How's it going? How are we all doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Monday. It's good to be here. It is good to see you. It is almost 11 p.m. my time, so I'm starting a little bit late. But the reason for that is because I actually took, I don't know, Dom could say exactly how long, but I took about like a 2.5 hour long nap. And I woke up not too long ago. I was playing this game last night. We were playing more Legend of Dragoon. I stayed up pretty late, and then I got up pretty early to feed my cat, and then she really didn't let me go back to sleep before I went down to play some Magic with my friends. Zinni is after my cable for my controller, which I'm just going to pocket right now, so that she doesn't go after it. But yeah, I took a pretty long nap just now, so I'm still kind of waking up. I hope I can sleep well tonight. I don't know what that process is going to look like later whenever I go to bed, but hopefully it's not too terribly difficult to get some sleep. But it is good to be here. I am very excited to hang out with you again tonight because, of course, we are playing more Legend of Dragoon. We are officially into Disc 4, and as of the end of last stream, we are through the dreaded Death Frontier initial desert that we found ourselves in at the start of Disc 4. A lot of stuff has happened in the story. Things have gotten pretty wild, which we can talk about a little bit once we swap into the game. Definitely still enjoying it. I had some things that I predicted and some things that really did surprise me. And I just imagine things are going to continue to go more wild. They're going to get more wild from here, probably. We have kind of our current main task in mind that seems like it'll be the focal point of this final disc. Maybe there's going to be some other side stuff coming up as we continue this as well. So we will just have to see. But it's great to have you all here with me today. Welcome on in. Dom, thank you so much for the first. Welcome on in. Thank you for the host. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Mwah. I hope you keep having fun fishing. I know you're working on some fishing quests right now. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Pawing at my preamp? Pawing at my mixer? She's going to change up all the volumes and make me loud as fuck. Or quiet as fuck. I guess we will see. Hello, Conan. It's good to see you. Zinni is here chilling with me. She's about to hop off my desk. No, Zinni, I'm back with my fucking Switch again. Going there, you little goof. Alright, let me show you. If you haven't seen this yet, Zinni has found her new favorite place to hang out apparently. And it's right there. It's right behind my Switch. I don't know why she likes to go there, but that's where she has wanted to be currently. So I guess she's just gonna keep hanging out there until she decides to get out. But she likes that little spot. And when I threw a toy to get her to hop out, she knocked over the whole thing. But the second time she went back there and then jumped out, she did it without knocking it over. So I suppose she just likes the spot. Nothing wrong with her hanging out there. Of course, I'd rather her not knock over my Switch if that is an issue. But she did manage to do it without knocking it over, which surprised me. So she's giving me like a weird look. It's almost like, Dad, I'm a little scared. What do I do now? I don't know what to do. But she's been enjoying going back there and just hanging out. So I think she knows what she's putting herself through. It's kind of funny, though. Hello as well. Welcome on in, Noe. It's great to see you. I hope you had a lovely Sunday. Same to you, Storm and Haru. Storm, I was enjoying chatting with you last night about your XCOM playthrough. And you can come, bringing it to a close. Did you end up finishing it today? I'd be curious to hear a little bit about it. I would be interested to hear about it. Also, Dustin, my fucking boy Dustin. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. I hope the evil within didn't spook you out too much, or maybe hopefully it did for your chat trying to see you get spooked. Thank you for raiding. We're just getting started tonight. I took a 2.5 hour long nap. What do you think you're doing, ma'am? That is not for you. She loves chords over anything else. She loves chords over anything else. So thank you for rating Omax. Thank you, Kitty Majestic. Thank you both for following. It's great to see you. Thanks for popping on in tonight. Really do appreciate it. It's good to see you. Thanks for the beard raid, folks. Saif, how you doing today, my man? Pleasure to see you. Fakuzu, it's time for more Dragoon Lagoon. I'm excited. I hope you are too. I am very, very excited. Conan, good luck staying awake with that coffee. I hopefully will be able to stay awake for a while. I think I will be, but it's just a matter of how will I sleep tonight. I'm excited to continue this journey. Hello as well, Mr. Common. I hope you've been doing well, my friend. Hello, Common. Hope you had a great day. Hope your Monday's off to a great start. Teflon! She does want to be my audio engineer, and I'm sure she would be great at it. Oh my god, I never updated my title, Teflon. You're totally right. It is 15. I didn't update my title. Oh, well, welcome back, Zinnia. Or are you going back in? What are you doing? Oh, are you about to knock everything over? Oh, what's the plan? Oh, well, she did it. Well, she's up. She got out. There you have it. There you have it. Camera Cat Mandarin Sound Mixer Cat. I know she's got quite the makings of being a great producer for the stream. Hello, Queen of Welfare. Pleasure to see you. Hello, Zell. Hello, Savannah. How's it going, everybody? Thank you for coming in and rating. Yeah, Zinni's she's just living her best life, hanging out right now. Her and her white boots and her love of chords and tight spaces and lights. Zinni, what are you doing? What she's currently playing with is what's holding that little board above that. I was using that because I had some stuff sitting on top of it. I was concerned about this thing not being sturdy enough to hold it. I don't remember what console was even there. It was not the PS5, which is currently on top of it. But she's playing with it, which is fine. I don't think she's really going to do much to it. I don't really mind her playing with it. I don't think she's going to loosen it. I screwed it in there pretty tightly. It's not a bad toy for her, I suppose. I mean, if she wants to hang out there, then I suppose more power to her then, I suppose. She can hang out there. That is fine by me. I'm just catching up on chat here still. Hello, Natty Ox. It's great to see you. How was your day today? I hope it was lovely. We're about to get started with some more Legend of Dragoon. I am looking forward to it. Should be a good time. We are getting relatively close to beating the game. I don't know quite how close. I don't know if beating it tonight is a possibility, or if it's more of a we might beat it next weekend. I suppose we will have to see. You're still a bit out before you finish the game. Oh, all right. Well, now she's not. Hey. She is aggressively curious. So you still have a bit before you finish, but you have done most of the research in the game, so you need to streamline it now. How far out do you think you are from beating it? I'm scared for that Switch. There was a clip that we got last night. I might edit it up too, just to show you, where she did knock it over, because it was the first time I've ever seen her go back there, and she absolutely knocked the Switch over. Zinnia's coloration kind of reminds me of my family's late cat. Her coat, the white boots, or all of the above. Yeah, she I really love her coat, and the little white boots are fun too. They're very distinct, so it's like very recognizable that this is my cat. That back here. Oh, pounce mode from her little tower. So we will see. Give me anxiety with the Switch, Miss Zinni. I know she really is. She's really testing it just to see how far she can get. Without knocking my stuff over. Yeah, she knocked it over, but she didn't do what she had done last night, which was knocked it forward out of the little cubby. So we'll see what she decides to do. Looking at my boxes and whatnot that's holding up the. She's such a curious cat though. She really wants to check out everything. Unless it's another animal, then she's not very excited about checking it out. But if it's a random space, if it's a random chord, if it's a random anything like that, cats are curious, and mine is no exception for sure. So, I hope she is gonna get into it. Hi, where's Zinni? Don't at me now. We will see. Let's go Hawaiian weekend. Whoa. Well. What's good, Ganny? I am wearing another one of my Hawaiian dad shirts. Zinnia might exceed the rule a little bit. She might. I don't know. She is the first cat that I've ever had, so I don't really have much to compare it to, you know. Yep, there she goes. She said, fuck your camera. Knocked it over to the ground. Set it up for your cat bed. Maybe, just maybe. And hang out. Time will tell. There in case she decides to get into her bed. We'll see. She does like this bed, and I imagine she'll probably lay in here a little bit. We took a nap today. If you didn't hear me say this earlier, slept for about 2.5 hours, and she stayed with me the whole time and napped with me. So she and I both took a little bit of a nap, and so we will see if she. Oh, I'm sorry, Zinni. We'll see if she wants to lay down in this bed at all while we're playing some more Dragoon. I have no idea how long I'm going to stream tonight. I could see myself not being very tired and wanting to go for a while. Monday is a holiday. I do actually have a little bit of work to do, though. One of my coworkers texted me and said, hey, Tuesday, you know, there might be some stuff going on that we need to do something beforehand. Go back there. Rubbing her face on my desk. But I've got a whole sea of wires back there, so I'd rather her not go after it. But if she gets into her bed, that's totally fine by me. But yes, MLK Day, I do not have to work. But Tuesday morning, it sounds like some people are going to come in and move some of our equipment. And I do have to clear some stuff out from it before that happens. So it's looking like I'm going to have to go to work at 9 tomorrow. But honestly, I doubt I'll be there longer than an hour or two. So that should be okay. I'll go to work tomorrow morning. But what that means, of course, then is what's going to happen tonight. I just took a pretty long nap, so hopefully I can get some sleep tonight before that point. But I don't know how long I'm going to stream. I'll just kind of, you know, play it by ear, see how we're feeling, see what kind of progress we're making, and then just kind of go from there, I think. So, but I am excited to get back into this game. I'm going to swap over here in just a moment. But first, Mr. Shark, hello. I'll give Zinni a treat. I hope she doesn't listen to the sound of this bag and get out of her bed, because I really want her to stay there. But she's probably going to get out the moment she hears this, so... Yep, as she did. I fucking knew she would. Here's Zinni. Would you like a little treat? We'll see if she's about it. Oh, looks like that's a yes. We have a winner, Shark. She liked your treat. Thank you for giving her a little treat. So there you have it. I can hear her crunching it now. Happy MLK Junior Day. Heck yeah. I'm excited to have the day off from work. And then Tuesday, I'm back to teaching. We're off to the start of another semester. So it's going to be a really busy one for me, I think, but I'm looking forward to it. Going to be teaching some classes that I really enjoy. So we'll just have to see how that goes. But, yeah, I hope you had great weekends. I hope you did something nice for your Sunday. I don't know how many of y'all are going to get Monday off from work, but if you do, I hope you have a very nice, relaxing 3-day weekend. I'm looking forward to mine, even though I do have to go to work for a little bit tomorrow. So it's not a true, total, full 3-day weekend, but it's pretty close to it. So anyway, I'm going to swap on over. I say, let us get started with the Legend of Dragoon. We are on Disc 4. A lot of stuff has happened. I'll talk a little bit about where we're at story-wise here as soon as I get this started. And it's going to be a good time. So, here we go. Let's go ahead and get back into it. All right. By the way, Dustin, I do hope that your stream went well with the spooky-ass game that you've been playing. I only caught the tail end because I was sleeping. But I saw some underwater sea creature pulling you down underneath and eating you, so that seemed pretty great. And I don't know how much progress you've made in it. I don't know how far you are in it. I've never played it. Spooky games are obviously not really my thing, but watching other people play spooky games is a great time. What is your favorite team in Legend of Dragoon? That is a great question. I would have to say my answer is probably... I do like the speedy team of Meru, Hashel, and Dart. I like that team. It's hard to say, though, because different characters really do excel at different things. I mean, Kongal he's kind of nasty in a way. You know, Kongo's going to do a shit ton of damage with his additions, which aren't that hard to hit. And he is super physically tanky and lots of health. But if you put him up against what was it called? The Crown Jewel or the whatever jewel, the one that we had to get the Dragon Block staff from, like he would, struggle because that's all magical damage, which he sucks against. I think in general, though, I like Meru a lot. It seems like her physical damage is okay, but really her magical damage is better. She doesn't have a whole lot of health, but she's very fast. She resists magic pretty well. And I like her Dragoon abilities. She has like the huge healing breeze type of heal that also cures status abilities. So I think Meru is definitely up there. Haschel is kind of a creep in some situations out of combat, but in combat he's pretty cool. I do like Rose as well, though, in combat, so maybe I would say Dart, Rose, Meru, or maybe Dart, Haschel, Meru. Probably one of those two would be my answer. But I've been enjoying using Kongo a little bit as well. Albert is no Lavitz. I feel like the voice acting does not appeal to me as much as Lavitz's did. Albert kind of sounds like a goober. But, he's a nice enough guy, I suppose. And then Miranda, really, I haven't used a ton. Her character is pretty cool, but I don't really love the way they did the Shanna Miranda no addition thing. I really don't understand why they didn't do it. I guess the whole point is it's like, if you're doing a combo, what kind of combo are you doing with an arrow? Like, are you shooting multiple arrows, or are you like making some quick poses with each addition press and then you shoot a shot or something? So it's like, I understand how it would be hard to combo with it, but just the end result then is the gameplay, I think, suffers a little bit. So obviously good at using magical items. Her Dragoon form, having a raise is really nice, but, not my favorite. So what's going on, Adri? Yeah, Legend of Dragoon time. ShannaCon 2022. We're going to actually go to ShannaCon, fun fact, because this is a great, interesting segue to where we're at in the story. We are in this place called the Death Frontier. As you can see, we're in Chapter 4. What had happened prior to the end of Chapter 4 is we had met with Lloyd, who had been the antagonist for the game up to this point. He had been collecting these items, these moon objects, divine moon objects, to deliver them to Emperor Diaz, who has this goal of making this utopia that Lloyd had subscribed to. Turns out Emperor Diaz, which Lloyd didn't really totally realize, but his plan was to kind of annihilate, living life on our planet, to bring about the evolution of our species, to bring about the god of destruction known as Embryo, who is sort of, according to him, the next in line for evolution. And this is as planned by the creator of the world, is kind of their rationale. We learned that not only is Emperor Diaz actually Zieg, who was the Dragoon with the red dragon spirit, who was actually lovers with Rose 11,000 years ago, but he's also Dart's father, which was something that I didn't guess. I thought Zieg and Dart's father, in hindsight, made a lot of sense for them to be the same person, but for them to both be alive and to actually be Emperor Diaz was something I didn't expect at all. And so Emperor Diaz told us a little bit about this god of destruction named Embryo, and how it has both a flesh and soul. The flesh is the moon that is up high in the sky, the moon that never sets, and the soul is within the Moonchild, who we've heard some legends about. And it turns out the Moonchild, every 108 years when they descend to the planet, is killed by none other than Rose, the black monster. And this time it is Shanna. Rose actually killed Shanna's twin sister, thinking it was her, but she was wrong. She was wrong, and it's Shanna. So Emperor Diaz, aka Zieg, has now taken Shanna, I assume, to go to the moon, or at least to break some kind of a signet, and then use the soul within Shanna, with the flesh, which is the moon, to bring about the god of destruction and life as we know it, and bring about the evolution of our species. he also just straight up murdered Lloyd because he didn't have any use for him anymore. And so I don't know entirely why we are at the Death Frontier, but it seems like there might be some wingly civilizations that we're going to go check out. Maybe we're going to figure out how the fuck can we actually stop Zieg from his plan. And that's pretty much a little summary of kind of where we're at. So there you go. Why does he have the name of a Crash Bandicoot Knight? Embryo? Yeah, it's embryo actually, like spelled like that is the name. Emperor Cameron Diaz, my favorite character from this game actually. Fantastic actress. It's the Virage Embryo. Is that the full name? Yeah, maybe that's what I should be calling it, the Virage Embryo. How's it going, by the way, Joe Cute? Welcome in. Your endgame team was Kongo and Haschel, but Rose is my favorite character-wise. Yeah, see, I respect that choice, Conan. Hello, JM. How are you doing tonight? Welcome in. I hope you've had a great Sunday today. It is an RPG, all right. You bet it is, Fukuzu. So now that we've escaped this shitty-ass Death Frontier, we are going to Spring Breath Town, Ulara. By the way, I believe this is a location for some more Stardust. So we've been collecting these Stardust throughout the game. We did miss one at the end of Disc 3, but it sounds like at some point we'll be able to go back and get it in Velweb. But Ulara has 3 of them. So we're actually going to only have 2 Stardust left after we get these in Ulara. So we'll take a look and see if we can find them. I'm well, just shiny hunting Kyruma in white version. How are you? I'm good. I just took a 2.5 hour long nap, which is kind of why I'm starting late today. I just got a lot of sleep, and it felt good. It definitely felt good, but I overslept. I didn't mean to sleep that long. But I'm glad you're doing well, JM. Even if an adventurer is lucky enough to make it through the Death Frontier, nobody can proceed from here. Time was stopped for me 11,000 years ago with the spell of this choker. What? This is new. I don't think I've heard about this at all. Maybe experience. And this is the only way to see Ulara, the Spring Breath Town. Which so far doesn't look like anything. But where is it? The only thing here is an endless desert. No, it's not, Haschel. I sense it. I sense people's feelings over there. It looks like that's her Dragoon Spirit. Maybe it's her choker. Maybe that's where she wears the Dragoon Spirit. Wow, look at that! I say there's some water there, some roots growing out of it. We can fly over there with this. Are you afraid? I think you are. Maybe. We are standing by you. You know, good on Dart for getting over the whole Black Monster thing quickly. Because Dart's whole village was taken out. We thought his parents were killed. It turns out his dad is still alive. Probably his mom is not, but maybe. Wiped out by Rose in her pursuit of killing the Moonchild. So, you know, shoutouts to Dart for being understanding and not just like, hey, fuck you, Rose. You killed a bunch of people, including probably my mom. I know. Well, let's go. So that's how we're going to teleport over. Of course, we are full on items, as we always are in this fucking game. I don't know if it's worth using any of these. I do have a Healing Breeze that I could probably get rid of. Let's see if I can just discard something else. Maybe an attack item here that I don't need. I know I've gotten rid of a lot of them now, so I'll just have to start using these healing items again. Sun Rhapsody. Imagine not having a full inventory, right? Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Wow, this place looks kind of pretty. So now there are some Winglies here. Welcome to Ulara, the Spring Breath Town. I am the guard of the teleporting device, Karen. I'm a good friend of Rose's. Long time no see. Long time? Rose, you are starting to regain a sense of time, aren't you? No, not only that, you've recovered a lot of other things too. Are you the person who stopped time for Rose? No, it was Charl Frama. She is the person we have to meet now. Frama looks familiar to me. Wasn't there something Frama who fought Zieg and turned him to stone? What was their name, Joe Cubed? Something Frama was the one who turned him to stone. Hey, Kiyoshiru, welcome back. Yeah, Dragoon time. How was your day today? Melbu Frama, thank you. Frama these nuts. Ha! Fucking got him. Rose has been carrying the fate of the world all alone while shedding tears of blood. Poor Rose. Can you go with Rose? Karen, stop it. I don't need to force them. I have already settled things with the Black Monster. The only thing left is that I have to complete this journey with my companions. If you understand that, I have nothing to say. Alright, well there we go. So, here we are in this nice looking city. It's kind of a pretty place. We do have a total of three Stardust to get here. There's some rose beds, there's a large dead plant to check out, and the weapon shop. So we're going to just kind of look around and hopefully we can spot these things. So let's keep going. I'm glad to see that there's a weapon shop, another item shop. We are full on items currently, but... Hello. Oh, okay, see ya. Hi. It's been a while since the last time I saw a human other than Rose. It's been 11,000 and some years. Hello. The water flowing down there is created by magic. Magic does bring happiness to the world unless you use it in the wrong way. Very wise. There's a little save point there. Oh, here's the rose bed thing. I think there's a Stardust here. Roses. I think Shanna would be happy to see them. Hey, Link. I've been enjoying it. The story's been really interesting to me, and the combat is definitely pretty engaging. I love turn-based RPG combat, and this one's innovated on the format a little bit in a way that I like. It makes me relieved. I didn't know you liked flowers, Miranda. I guess there is some woman in you. All right. He's about to get fucking slapped. Don't misread me. Roses make me puke. They are just flashy. They don't have any kindness in them. Do you know why roses have thorns? It is to bring out their own red, using the blood of the people they hurt. They'll do anything for their own happiness. Are you trying to make a connection to our Rose? Probably. Let's move on. I don't need to be here. Well, I hear that, but also there's some Stardust here. And I kind of do need to get that, so... Alright, well that's one. Now I think there is another one nearby here that we'll find. There's a set of stairs. There's a dead plant to check out somewhere around here. To make humans who are worn out by the war regain their dreams and hope, this is the Stardust plan. What the fuck is he talking about? I have no idea what that's referring to. Flowers open their heart only to the people who appreciate their beauty. Loving is very hard but important. Maybe I can keep going around here somewhere. Little teleporter here. I'll just kind of keep exploring before I take more teleporters. See if I can locate these other Stardust that we're missing. And then I can save the game too. So let's see. So I have one, a large dead plant right in up the stairs from the massive red flowers. And then I have one in the weapon shop. Let's go this way. Based on the music, I'd say that was a shop. You're probably right. Oh, these are maybe the red flowers we're talking about? Miata, where is Charl? You are wondering because she would normally be taking care of these babies, right? Look at those fucking plants! Charl is preparing herself because, well, the things we didn't tell you about, right? Zieg told you them so. Well, it must be about the moon signet. Tell me what you know. The signet is the signet sphere. The signet sphere is a sealing device that was created to be the last barrier just in case the Moonchild reached the moon that never sets. Even my mistake was in your plan. You are really scary people. Ouch. Damn. Even more scary is Zieg. He is trying to destroy the Signet Sphere, using the Divine Moon objects. Wait a minute. You made the Signet Sphere just because you were afraid of the birth of the God of Destruction. And why did you make tools that can destroy the Signets? Hey, Mystic, how have you been? It's good to see you. How's it going? Ask Charles. It was decided between the siblings. Ah, so, okay, so Melbu is probably their sister, brother. I'm not sure. I will. Okay. Look at these plants. Oh, in the mouth of this. There it is! Dark calling them out of their BS. Good to see. Yeah, it's like, why did you make these things that would break the Signet? What reason is there? I gotta watch out or it'll bite me. Okay. You're not so hot you injured your arm, but other than that, I'm great. Oh, shoot, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that it's not gonna affect you too badly. Hope you recover soon. Sorry to hear about that, though. Alright, let's go this way. Teleport here, probably gonna take us up there. Let's see. Where is this taking us to? Oh, Rosie, darling, I have been waiting for you. Maybe that's her. Ah, the emotional track. Okay. Well, we can go to the item shop after this. I don't need your greetings. You know what I want to ask you. Oh, right, this is Charles. Oh, you are scary. But before that, can you introduce me to the son of our dear Ziggy? Ziggy? Oh my god. This is Dart. You think you dislocated your elbow? Oh my god, that doesn't sound like fun. Did you get it checked out? Oh, doesn't he look just like our Ziggy? But Rosie, honey, it's complicated. You have to fight with the son of someone who used to be your significant other. And furthermore, the enemy is the significant other. Do you want me to give you a knuckle sandwich? Oh my god. That's funny. Sorry, honey. But I'm really concerned, so I'm intentionally making it happy and delightful so that you won't be depressed, Rosie sweetheart. You have never changed. Charles, if you know, please tell us. Where should we head to? Really? Ah, you have the same eyes as Ziggy. She is something. I know. I have been waiting for you in order to tell you everything. Now, what would you like me to tell you? About the Signet Sphere, about the moon that never sets, and about my father. Let's start with the Signet Sphere. About the Signet Sphere. Ziggy is trying to break the signet of the moon that never sets with the magic power of the Divine Moon objects. That signet is the Signet Sphere. You're thinking about making a turn-based RPG that has something like a gauge, and one of the things the gauge can do is let you use more powerful magic. Like you have fire, but you can use fire up. So is it almost like a limit break type system that you build up over time, and then you have access to like more powerful things depending on how high up it is? Because in this game, the way it works is you can overfill your bars. So like as you level up as a Dragoon, you have more bars you can fill up. But it's not what enables you to use more powerful magic in that respect. Being a higher level Dragoon does give access to more spells. But the important thing is that you can make just one bar and use like your max level Dragoon spell if you have the mana for it. Whereas, yeah, what you're talking about is it's like you build up 3 of your bars and now you can use Firaga, basically. Yeah, I wonder if any other RPG has done something like that before. Seems like it's possible, you know? Seems like it's possible. Mr. Chicken! Tell me more, tell me more. Did they have a nice car? Hi, Chris, how was your day today? I took a 2.5-hour nap today, so we are here playing Dragoon. I'm not really sleepy anymore, but I worry I won't be that sleepy later on. I am sorry that I didn't tell you about this. I have to apologize. I missed the Moonchild, Shanna. But you still have time. The signet of the moon that never sets is not broken yet. Well, where are the remaining signets? In the past, they were placed in 5 cities, but there are only 3 left. Oh. That's why they needed the same number of divine moon objects. 1 for each signet, I suppose. You all got to play Borderlands with friends and then knocked out again. Well, there you go. Was it a good time? Was it a nice day? Winley's history gets kind of crazy. It seems like it. Well, what happened to the other 2? One was destroyed in the royal capital, Cadessa, during the Dragon campaign. And the other was lost when the Divine Dragon assaulted the Crystal Palace. Does this mean without the Divine Moon objects, the Signet Sphere can be destroyed? The Divine Moon objects are just tools that conceal vast amount of magic power, that's all. So in order to destroy the Signet Sphere, having the same amount of magic power as the Divine Moon objects is sufficient. Not the Crystal Palace! I know, R.I.P. Pretty cool looking building. Hello, Ugu! Was good? How you doing? Welcome on in. Glad here was a fun time, though. Ooh, how's Billy and Diamond treating you so far, Mystic? My dad knew about this and made Lloyd collect them. It doesn't seem like him, and it's so indirect. Plus, something is strange. I wonder how Ziggy knows about the Signet Sphere. Not only that, he knew that Shanna is the Moon Child. Let's talk about the moon that never sets. About the moon that never sets. It's the 188th fruit that the divine tree dropped. It was conceived with the god of destruction that ends the world. That's why we separated it into its soul and flesh and sealed them away. Wait, what have you been sick with? I'm sorry to hear that. I'm doing alright. I had a pretty good day today. I took a very long nap because I didn't sleep too much last night. I have to work a little bit in the morning, but I'll mostly have the day off, which is nice. My baby brother Melbu sealed the soul, which was the source of magic power, in the crystal sphere. But, well, when he fought with Ziggy, it was broken. Then the soul escaped from the crystal sphere and started to transmigrate into a human body. Since then it has been called the Moon Child, but is left in the sky as the moon that never sets. So this we actually already knew, because this is something that Zieg told us himself, that it was the crystal sphere that contained the soul of the god of destruction, and then it was freed during that fight, and now it searches for a human body to, invade every 108 years. When the Moon Child goes back to the moon that never sets, the Virage embryo, the god of destruction, will be born. So we needed our Rosie to take on an important task. Please understand her. Let's talk about her father. I've been trying to play that since I can't really play MMOs on laptop. You're on the 5th gym. Which MMOs have you been trying to play? If you want to play RuneScape, I bet you can play that on your laptop. Kind of the limit break and thinking if you have the highest type of magic, you can use a limit break for whatever spell in the late game plus whatever else out the gauge to. With the fire and fire example, you only use the MP for fire. Wait, I'm a little confused by that. So you're saying like your limit break would be the highest spell that you could use, and it wouldn't consume mana is the idea you're thinking. So it's like you have a gauge. If the gauge fills up all the way, and say you're early on, you use fire or whatever, and then your idea is if you then could like fill it twice or whatever, or now you have a higher level, so you could use Fire. You could still cast fire, but then you could cast Fire for cheaper. Is that the idea? Risk of biding time not using a move versus greater power from the higher level spell. So you have greater power from the higher level spell, and then are you also rewarded for using it, like having less mana to use it? Is that the idea too? Because you have to wait longer to use it. Evan 14, Star Wars: The Old Republic. Oh, nice. I play 14 pretty frequently. I wish I had tomorrow off. I have no idea, but we're not closed tomorrow. But c'est la vie, or whatever the Russian expression is. Well, that's fucking annoying, Gugu. Do you work early, or do you get to sleep in a bit? Tell me about my father. You are concerned, aren't you? Why does he have to destroy the world? Sorry, but that is the one thing I don't understand. But he was unmistakably Zieg. Ziggy was the fiancé of Rosie. They crossed both swords and love. Just looking at them made me feel embarrassed. Stop right there. I want to talk alone with Zeke about our memories. I agree. Alright, why make items to break the signet? That's the big question. Why would we make a system that would allow this to happen? Why did you make the divine moon objects that can break the signet sphere? That's right. If you were not planning to allow the Virage embryo to be born, you wouldn't need them. Well, I didn't want to, but my baby brother Melbu insisted. That is not an explanation, Charles. Oh, you are so uptight. But okay, I'll explain it to you. I told you that we sealed the soul of the Virage embryo in the crystal sphere, right? Which broke. It is in order to draw lots of magical power and rule over other creatures. I wanted to make him stop being a dictator. Because even though we have different appearances or capabilities, we are the same. We should be able to live together on good terms. Who is we? Is she saying we as in the god of destruction in us, or is she saying Melbu in her? Oh, humans and winglies. Got it. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, what the fuck is she talking about? That makes sense. You only have fire, and if the character fire gets their gauge up, you can use fire it instead for the MP cost of fire. Right, okay, yeah. So you use the more powerful spell with less, and you pay less mana, because you would pay the amount for the cheap one. That makes sense. That's why I created the Signet Sphere, in order to weaken the magic power of the Crystal Sphere. Okay. Rose, without telling you that. The 5 signets that protect the moon that never sets restrained the magic power that flows from there. My operation was a big success, I thought. But Melbu found out about it and created the divine moon objects. Ah. I guess he was prepared so that he could destroy the signets anytime he wanted to. Interesting. Okay. So, if I'm understanding this correctly, the crystal sphere, which Melbu was using to contain the soul of the god of destruction, it ended up breaking. And Charles' idea was like, this dude has too much magic power. We can't let him have this much magic power. So, I'm going to create the signet to ultimately reduce the power of the crystal sphere, which I guess broke anyway. And then it's like, but then he was like, oh, well, I need a way to destroy these signets, so he made the divine moon objects. Is that a decent enough summary, Joe Cubed? Also, Dustin, how is the spooky game tonight? Humans plus winglies equal wingmans. They should have called them wingmans. More or less, okay. I get it. Or hunglies? Wow. Where are the rest of the signets? There are 3 cities that contain them. Where are the rest of the signet spheres? That's right. That is the most important information for you, isn't it? I got it all right? Cool. Thank you. Because Ziggy has the divine moon objects and he can break the signets anytime. Listen carefully. The rest of the 3 signet spheres are located in the ancient cities. The names of the cities are the Magical City Eglis, Law City Xenobados, and Death City Mayfill. Didn't we go to Mayfill? Those cities are still alive? Or maybe that wasn't the one we went to where we fought that optional boss. It's surprising, isn't it? Of course they were badly damaged during the war. How do we get there? Go to Rouge. I still don't know if that's supposed to be Rogue or Rouge. I know that's the fighting style that Haschel has. Then your way will be open. You said Rouge? It's my hometown. See, it is already open, isn't it? Well, it'll be night soon. Why don't you go look around until tomorrow morning? That emote. Wow, look at that emote, Chris. Not Mayfill. What was the name of the city that we went to where we fought that optional boss? Don't worry about me. Go take a walk in Ulara at night. Oh, dart, sweetie pie. Everybody is outside. Your arm hurts? I'm sorry to hear that. The Polter enemy? Yeah. Ooh, an item. God fucking damn it. All right. Let's just discard. We can discard a Healing Breeze. If I really need to, I could buy more. What is this? Moon Serenade. We have a lot of fucking Moon Serenades now. We have a lot of these. I'll probably get rid of a Sun Rhapsody. Because those things restore MP for one character, whereas the Sun Rhapsody is restored for everybody. Unless I'm getting them mixed up, which I might be. Alright. Well, they're sleeping now. Now our way is opened. It's like Rouge. Yeah, Rouge. Yeah. Rogue is like rogue. Like, I didn't know if it was a misspelling, Teflon. That was the only thing I was wondering. Because at first, when he was saying, like, oh, this is like the technique or the fighting style, I was like, oh, he probably means rogue, because that makes more sense. But if it's based after the name of the place, it probably is Rouge. So that's probably what it is. I think that was just a war base during the Dragon campaign. Oh, okay, so not a significant place in that respect. Okay. Now our way is opened. Shanna, I'll be there soon. With the popularity of roguelike and roguelite games, I see people confuse spellings of rogue and rouge all the time. That's also blush. Look at that little blush. Rouge, like blush. I normally work 8 to 6-ish, but I'll be headed on site for free COVID testing, which is PogChamp. Hell yeah, look at that. Look at that, Ugu. Nice. Well, I'm sorry to hear you have to work early tomorrow, though. What's up, Ostafia? It's great to see you. I've been enjoying the music in this game a lot. Rose. You really forgive? I don't think I've heard this track yet. Maybe I have. Don't say anything. It's already in the past. Take your sword. Oh, what the hell? What is this? We're fighting! Oh, shit. Okay, so Dart definitely did get pissed. You have become strong. You can take care of yourself. Kill me. Why? The black monster is dead now. We only have a companion who's on the same road. Well, I guess they settled it. I figured there had to be some kind of confrontation about that, some kind of dialogue about it. I missed the time when you were chased by Fairbrand in the forest. That was the opening scene of the game. We were chased by a dragon named Fairbrand, and Rose saved us. Me too. Hey, Zinni, what you staring at? And I didn't know anything back then. The world is so frail. The world is created so that it can perish at any time. The creator Soa can recreate one any time. But the people living there can accept it, believing it is fate or struggle against it. I struggled in order to protect this world that was taken back by friends who gave up their lives. I told you, you're no longer alone, Rose. Hi, Zinni. Dart. Let's go see everybody. This is just the beginning. Alright, there you have it. What you doing, Miss Zinni? I really hope I don't work tomorrow. Worked for 11 hours yesterday to do night shift. Ooh, 11-hour shift? That's not fun. Alright, let's go to the weapon shop, because we do have one more Stardust to get there. Zinni, don't go after my posters. Let's see, where does this go? Oh. Here's Hashla Miranda. It's not true. The reason why I hate roses is because I see my mother in roses. She was adopted, right? Dar's pretty cool. My mother never looked at me directly. It was as if she was always hiding something from me. And she beat me up. I didn't know what was going on and why she was doing it to me, but I remember at least one thing. There were always roses on the shelf behind my mother. Why did your mother leave you? Sorry, let's not talk about me anymore. It spoils our drinks. I don't think so. It's okay to be this way. Life is not always happy. Zinni. Listening to your story reminds me of my past. About your runaway daughter, right? You are so sharp that it hurts. I hate being roundabout. Huh? I'm sorry, what? That's a weirdly phrased sentence. Oh, so you guys are here. When are we leaving? Hashel's been drinking too much since he heard we are going to Rouge. That's right. Drink a little more and let's leave for Rouge at once. Of course, to save the world. Give me a drink, too. May I join? I wanted to talk to you, Miranda. Same here. As much fun as this game is, sometimes the translation is a head-scratcher. It's true. Yeah, I agree, Sigma. How are you doing, by the way, today? Shall we go? Alright. I assume... Let's talk with these Winglies here. An age where the world was ruled by the Winglies. In order to pay for that, we are now stuck in here. During the time of the Dragon campaign, Winglies were divided into two camps. Each followed one of the leaders, Charles and Melbu, who were siblings. You might not have imagined it, but Charles is the leader of the moderate Winglies. Pretty boring day today, not like I'd be out walking in the middle of a snowstorm. Oh, how much snow did you get? The spell of eternity indeed creates an immortal body, but it also corrodes the heart. This is a place to heal the corroded heart from the spell of eternity. Enjoy yourself. Yeah, I suppose I don't know what the other faction is called, but yeah, I guess it's a different group of Winglies. I assume the moderate Winglies were the ones who were like, hey, maybe let's not rule humans or let's not rule other races, because Charles seems to talk about including, you know, I guess the power over the soul, because like the crystal sphere was used to hold the soul of the god of destruction, and she didn't want her brother to have that kind of power to dictate and rule over other living things, basically. So I assume that includes not only like the god of destruction itself, but also just humans. So I would think what this is... Hey, don't sit there, Zinni. You're going to unplug something. So I would think what that means is that Charles is probably the Wingly who is leading, you know, those Winglies who don't want to maybe rule over humans or whatnot. Whereas, what was their name? Melbu is more about controlling. Maybe also very hardcore about trying to prevent, you know, the god from destroying the world. Maybe, I don't know, or at least maybe that's not the case, because he did make the divine moon objects to break the signets. So he just wanted power and control, it seems. That seems to be the case. Also, I will hydrate. Thank you, Haru. This place is a very stark contrast to the Forest of Winglies in Disc 3. It very much is, because a lot of those Winglies were like, we're kind of here hiding, fuck the humans. A lot of them were like that. But it was the leader of that place who really kind of opened his eyes when Meru showed him, like, hey, humans are not all bad. And it seems like this moderate group of Winglies are more on the side of, like, we kind of fucked up, we're atoning for it by being here, and we don't want to just rule over other civilizations, you know? That seems to be the general vibe of this place. And they're very much helping us out. They saw humans, and they're not like, oh shit, the fucking humans are here, that's breaking the rule. They're like, oh wow, we haven't seen a human since Rose in 11,000 years. You know, and she was excited to see the son of Zeeg. You're working on Tuesday next. Me too. Zinni, get away from my power button. She almost stood right on it. I think when Miranda said she hated being a roundabout, she hated beating the bush or sugarcoating. Yeah, I assume that's probably what she meant. I think that's a good alternate translation of it. By the way, Evan, how's it going? Welcome on in. Welcome. I'm gonna just save the game here super quick. And then I need to go to the weapon shop and grab myself a Stardust. Oh no, time zones or differences are now taking their toll. Time for me to sleep, Drew. Have fun with the lagoon. Gonna watch the VOD tomorrow while working. Enjoy! Thank you so much, Fukuzu. I really appreciate it. I hope you sleep well. I hope work goes well for you tomorrow. Really, really do appreciate it. And we'll talk soon. Take care. Let's see. Can I go this way? So I do want to go to that weapon shop, and I think that was this way. And I'm gonna guess maybe there are some of the characters here. Yeah. So, we are leaving in the morning. Yeah, we are. What are you doing here?
We don't know what will happen in ancient city of Winglies. We need strong weapon. Kongal doesn't care about leader of creatures. Kongal goes with you to the end.
Aw. I wish you were chilling with a string quartet. Not string cheese. How does the string cheese? That sounds good. My day's been great. I played some Magic today. I didn't sleep a whole lot last night because I was up pretty late playing this game. And I got up early to go play. And I took about a 2.5 hour nap before streaming. For me too, it is no longer the mere problem of the Moon Gem. I cannot ignore this crisis of the world. You didn't imagine we would go with you, did we? Or you didn't imagine we wouldn't go with you. I didn't. Magic went well, by the way, today, Chris. Very competitive games. We played 4 of them. My Wilhelt deck actually performed super well and became archenemy in the 3rd game. I didn't win it. They kind of rallied to ultimately clear my board, but it was a really good game. And then I played my Niv deck, and I almost went infinite and won, but it was kind of one of those things where it's like, this person won, but if I had another turn, I would win, so to speak. But then it was interesting, because one player basically took 4 turns. They actually got an expropriate off. Or no, that was the 2nd game. Someone got an expropriate off. I was playing Arumi that game. And I was in a situation where I really couldn't afford to let them take my Arumi. I was also not really able to go through... I couldn't really use my graveyard a whole lot because of some stuff on the board, so I was like, shit, I really need this Arumi. I'm about to get a Massacre Worm back and wipe the board. I can't give him the Arumi. I just have to survive the turns. Skylar let him take a creature because he didn't have a whole lot to give. And then the 3rd player, I think, blundered because they let them take an extra turn, but they didn't really have anything that worth stealing, in my opinion. They're like, well, I want to keep my commander, which is fair, but it wasn't really all that imperative to their strategy, so they just took a bunch of turns. They drew into something where when it enters the battlefield, it's a Sphinx that has target's life total go down to 10, and he cloud shifted it twice. So basically he brought all of our life totals down to 10 and then killed us with flying damage, which is pretty wild. The last game we did, I was very sleepy. I said we need to make this a really, really fast one. I played Omnath. He was playing his Carrick, or Carrick, however you pronounce it. I had a really nutty hand where I basically, I had Mirari's Wake, so all of my mana tapped for an additional mana, so I had a lot of mana really quickly. I in my starting hand, had a card where you sack a green creature to put a green creature from your library in the battlefield. And I also had drawn into the card that makes all of my lands creatures and untapped. So basically, I made like 10 creatures really quickly by doing that, and then I basically put Craterhoof Behemoth in play, in place of a creature, and yeah, so I basically sacked a forest to do that because it was a creature, a green creature, and then I had Craterhoof Behemoth and I swung out for like almost 90 damage. It's pretty cool. That was a fast game. Also, sorry, I was talking about Magic. Yeah, I was playing in person, actually. We've got a play group where we play in person, maybe on a monthly basis. Yeah, the zombie actually worked out really well. I got a card out called Grimgrin pretty early because I had some good initial ramp. Basically, it's a creature that doesn't untap. You can untap it by sacking a creature. It also gives it a +1/+1. When it attacks, it gets a +1/+1, and you get to destroy target creature that a defending player owns. It's pretty damn scary, and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And in a deck like Wilhelt, where you're sacrificing shit constantly, I also got to tutor for Gravecrawler, so I had a real repeatable sack. It was great. It worked out really well, so I almost won that one. Speaking of strings, the weekend I've been window shopping for some guitars I don't need. What models are you looking at, Teflon? Other than Persona and the series from the same people, I haven't really seen any modern fantasy games. They say modern, but it's more like medieval worlds with futuristic tech. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, like Persona sort of takes place in modern times, doesn't it? I've never played them, but just from what I've seen, aren't those sort of modern times? Yakuza Like a Dragon is the best JRPG. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good example. Yeah. Hey, Sprint, how you doing? Welcome in, my friend. How was your day today? Anyway, hurry up if you want to buy Humans in Giganto. Your time is limited. Now, the Northern Wall has a Stardust somewhere in here. We just got to look for it. There it is. All right, so now if you take a look, we should have 2 left. But Drew, they said Persona. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. You did say Persona. I'm not very good at reading. Hey, Dark, how's it going? Okay, one of these Stardust is in Velweb, and the other one I think is actually back in the city where What's-Her-Face is, where Martel is. These are filled with magic power. Let's buy some weapons. It was jam-packed. What all were you up to? Fairy Sword gives 50% more SP. I mean, like, I'm going to use the Soul Eater. I'm not going to use a Fairy Sword. Okay, well, let's buy some other things, though. Magical Greaves increases escape rate of magical physical attacks by 5%. I mean, it seems kind of interesting. Having some avoidance is nice. I don't know how good that is. Is it dropping from like 100 to 95? Or I'm sorry, is it bringing it up to like 5%? Magical Ring, probably pretty strong for some characters. Might be good for her or Meru to have it. Spiritual Ring raises magic defense power. Elude Cloak increases escape rate from physical attacks by 20 points. Spirit Cloak, magic. Oh, Sage's Cloak is really good then. Increases avoidance by 20 points. Honestly, I might buy a Sage Cloak or 2 just because it could be useful for some things. Elude Cloak! I'm gonna buy probably 1 or 2 of these. I'm not gonna arm myself with it though. I'll buy the Arrow of Force. I'll buy the Thunder Fist. I don't know. The Magical Greaves, 5 points doesn't seem like a lot. I suppose it's technically better than whatever Kongal is wearing right now, so I could give that to him. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know what I want to do with these. I don't want to spend all my money. I think I'm going to probably leave it as is here. Do I want to sell some of these items? Okay, yeah, so Moon Serenade is the good one. Sun Rhapsody are they're good, but they're not as good. Doesn't Kongal have the Bandit's Boots? Oh, fuck, you're right. Yeah, you're right, Joe Cube. That's right. Okay, well, that's okay. I'll put the Bandit's Boots back on him. Yeah, good call. I didn't even remember what he had equipped, but that makes sense why his stats didn't change then in that respect, because he was getting speed, which we didn't see there. Let's give him those back, because I am using him currently. And yeah, those bandit shoes. Like, Sage Cloak seems pretty good. But I don't know. Now, my Iron Knee piece, I suppose I could replace that with the Magical Greaves. I will lose on 5 defense. Oh, I also get speed out of it? Oh, that seems pretty good. I could also wear the Sage's Cloak, but I need that Therapy Ring with the Soul Eater. Let's actually give him the Greaves. Sage's Cloak is definitely better than what Albert has? Yeah. But I probably am just going to, like, rotate items for whoever goes in. Like, he might wear a Bandit Ring when I put him in. I guess I can give that to him for now, though. And then we can just change it up later if we need to. Like, the Guard Badge is not really great, so we could replace that. Or maybe the Guard Badge is the one that gives 2 different kinds of attacking power or 2 kinds of defensive power. Oh yeah, it's like a tanky one. Wow, his attacking power is pretty high, actually. You just sell all of your bracelets? Yeah, it's probably worth doing. If it's so wild that we have so much space to hold those kinds of things, but so little space to hold other items. All right, well, that is all for that. Where is this going to take us to? Probably to an item shop. Let's see what you have. If they have some really good items, I'll sell stuff and buy better ones. Hey, Vroni, I'm doing well. How are you doing? Healing Fog, Healing Breeze, Sun Rhapsody. We have these. We don't really need to get more. Angel's Prayer, Charm Potion, Panic Bell, Stunning Hammer, Poison Needle, Midnight Terror. No, I don't think any of these are worth it. We're okay where we're at. I don't think we need to sell any items. Okay. So let's go ahead and find Meru. We're head out. What you're drinking, Drew? Is that the new Coke coffee? No, it is a cherry Coke. Actually, it's a cherry Coke. That's what I'm drinking. I have more beer and wine downstairs, but I was like, I'm already kind of sleepy. I don't think I should drink more and be even sleepier. Oh, for guitars, Hollow Body is some sort of jazz box, like the Oh, okay, cool. Do you think you're actually going to buy them, or are you mostly just kind of looking for fun right now, do you think? You started playing Legend of Dragoon yourself, and you're already at Hoax. Nice! Hey, very nice. Are you enjoying your playthrough so far? I hope that you are. Now, let's see. Where could she be at? Maybe she's back towards the entrance? There she is. There's Meru. Hey, buddies! Karen was telling me about the teleporting device. It's not like back home. And when are we going? We already heard lots about it from Charles, and we found out where we should go. You are coming too? Well, of course. Without me, the strongest of all, you cannot save the world. Besides, I learned a lot following Dart. Everybody's the same. Gigantos, humans, and Winglies. And I can't stand the destruction of a world where everybody lives. I think for the first time, I agree with Meru. I'm glad you're loving it. I love Cherry Cola, too. But not Minitos. Yeah, she didn't say Minitos or dragons or anything else like that. Is this the first time? Leave here tomorrow morning. By that time, I'll be prepared so that I can send you on the way that goes to the home of Gigantos from here. Ooh. We can travel that far instantly. Well, then we might as well go directly to Rouge. Our power is becoming weaker day by day. I could afford it, just that I don't need another guitar. That's fair. That's understandable. Well, at least it's fun to browse, even if you don't get it. So yeah, they didn't make a Minitos party member. Yeah, we haven't really seen many of them. That is our maximum power. Okay, so she can't send us all the way to Rouge, but she can send us close-ish. I understand. Take a boat to Rouge. It should have been prepared in the Twin Castle a short while ago. Was there a dock in that castle? I asked King Zior and had to make one especially. Oh, King Zior was the king in... Where was he the king in? Was he in the second area? Tibaroa? Was he the king of Tibaroa? I think that's right. I'm surprised that he listened to a Wingly. There are no humans or Winglies when it comes to the end of the world. You don't need to thank us. Now it is not too much to say that the mission of the city is to send you off. Ah, Flet's reset fought Lennis. Yeah. So that is Tibaroa. Yes, and this is one way the city has been looking after the world. No one's looking after them, though. Let's go back to Charles. She must have prepared the bedrooms for us. May I ask a game lore question? Absolutely, go for it. I'll do my best to answer, but if not, folks in chat know this game better than I do. Yay! I could leave this party as is for a little bit. Yeah, maybe I'll leave this party as is. Who do I want to use for a bit? I don't know. I kind of want to swap Haschel out for someone. But who? Nah, we can keep it for now. It's fine. What are Winglies and Gigantos and such? They're different species. So the lore of this game is that there is this giant tree, this divine tree created by the creator of the world named Soa. And the fruit from this tree is what created species, basically. So the order of kind of the species that we know and talk about is that Gigantos came first before these other ones. So it was a fruit that, spawned the Gigantos, basically. they're and the Gigantos are what Kongol is. So they're very large beings. Winglies are very small beings, or I'm sorry, not Winglies, Minitos. And then Winglies are characters that have wings, and they're the most recently evolved species. Humans came before them, so... Oh, I'm sorry, Zinni. You went right by my foot. I didn't mean to kick you. I, like, brushed up against her with my foot. So are the God Trigonometry. The Cherry Vanilla Coke is really good. I love Cherry Vanilla Coke, too. I'm right there with you. Alright, it's Charles. Oh, she's not here. She's probably waiting to send us off. She's making her bed. She's making those biscuits. She's doing a great job at it. Making those biscuits. Now, she's probably back towards the entrance of this place. You've had cherry and vanilla, but not cherry vanilla. I like the combo. Alright, here's a random question for you all. Do you like those soda machines at restaurants where they have like all kinds of varieties of things and like you press it and it gives you cherry vanilla Coke or it gives you orange Coke or something like that? Because I feel like they taste worse, in my opinion, than the actual canned or bottled versions of them, personally. Yeah, the Coke freestyle machines. Absolutely not. Yes. We got the extremes there. Charles, what is this? Oh, naive boy. My Coke always tastes like lemon. They're too syrupy. I agree with you, Joe Cube. I agree with you. Yes, only place I can get lime, Seagram's ginger ale. So I suppose, I mean, there's a lot of variety there, which is nice. Depends, Ronai. Anywhere I can get a vanilla drink is cool with me. I do like vanilla drinks as well. Don't you understand? It's a send-off for great heroes. Well, you shouldn't have. Don't be so shy. Rosie, honey, you've been doing really great. You like to order Dr. Pepper fruit punch? That is an interesting combo. In high school, I drank Dr. Pepper with like this fucking gas station blue drink. It does taste very good in drinks. If you got the old ones, it won't be as good depending on how well stocked it is. Vanilla is a top tier flavor, I agree. Like a creamsicle, Dom. Since the soul of the Virage embryo, the god of destruction, was released, you have saved the world, let me see, at least 107 times. Really, after even being called a black monster. Stop it, the monster has died. Ziggy is serious, and he has everything to give birth to the god of destruction. Only dragoons can stop him. I wonder what Creator Soa is thinking. Like destruction or regeneration. I regret all these fishing quests. Which one do you want right now? I wonder why it wants us to go through such a painful thingy. Alright. She is interesting. We will change fate. Everybody must survive, okay? Now go. Zeke won't wait for us. Right. A painful thingy. Thanks, Charles. Level 61. You're getting there then. Spearfishing. Ah, what do you think of spearfishing? Now wait. Is this teleporting us, but we're just walking across it? Can someone explain to me why we're still just walking across the desert right now? Am I supposed to imagine this is the path of us teleporting across to the next place? So I think they said as far as we can get to is the home of the Giganto. Which is right here. I do kind of want to use those satchels, by the way. Piece right out of those Coke machines is tasty. Teleport you to the outskirts that lead to the home of the Gigantos. Yeah, I suppose that would be... What? It's Kongol pushing a fucking boulder off a cliff! Wait, we've been here before, haven't we? This looks very familiar to me. Yeah, because we found Kongol here.
Home of Gigantos.
Yeah, it was where we fought the gang, right. It was linked to here.
It's been a while.
Karen and Gigantos were pals for a long time. Of course it was when there were still some Gigantos left. They were nice winglies like Charles. They weren't all brutal people, unlike the legend tells. We have to rewrite the book in the National Library. Yes, correct knowledge brings correct conduct. That's after this journey is ended. Let's go see King Zior. We have to head to Rouge on the Queen Fury. Cool. Alright. Very nice. This is Tiburoa, right? I think this is Tiburoa. We can do a random encounter. We also now have the ability to run away from them, which is nice, but we haven't done any combat yet today, so these things are going to be weak as hell compared to us now, I imagine. Unless they level with us. Get him, Rose. Oh shit. God, that was a lot of damage. Dart's gonna destroy this guy. Who's everyone's favorite character so far? Good question. I know, but you always pronounced it Giganto instead of Giganto. I can see Giganto being valid too. I guess I always thought Giganto because they're big, they're giants, so I guess that was just kind of what my head went to. Speaking of one, Kongo reached level 30. No new addition though, unless it just doesn't show it there. Unless he's in the main party. I'm curious if he got a new one or not. I wonder when people are going to get their final ones. He did not yet. He did not yet. Summon 4 Gods still level 2. Hardblade is still level 2. So we're basically waiting on everyone to get their final ones. Hashel really needs some love, as does Albert for getting these additions done. Miro still has 2 left to go. Hopefully she's going to get one of them soon. Do you want to know how to get the last edition? For now, I don't. It seems like its conditions might be special. Oh, what is this? Oh, that was the thing that opened up a door that I think I used before. Do I just go this way, maybe? Yeah, I appreciate you asking, by the way, rather than just, like, you know, blurting it out. I do appreciate that. Oh, I'm being dumb. I didn't have to go this way. I could have just gone this way. It's been a while since we've been here. Spoiler, it involves something you haven't done yet. Yeah, I would think so, since we don't have any of them unlocked. My current guess is that getting max rank in all of the editions gives you your last edition. That's my guess, but I could be mistaken.
Take back! Summon 4 gods!
That's a lot of damage. You like that big ass I should have looked. I like that that human ass head in the background ruins. Like it just fell off of a statue. Probably model that after a Giganto, I suppose. Or a Giganto, however you want to say it. That big old statue back there. Alright, we are in Tiburoa, like I thought. So now we just have to make our way back to Fletz. Ah, we gotta go through the Valley of Corrupted Gravity. Love this place. Anyone remember? Yeah, I was just gonna say, Jokey, did anyone remember this nightmare of a dungeon? This place was annoying as hell to traverse through. I imagine going back won't be as painful as it was going forward. It's my favorite. You know it. I think there's one of these that gets us down quickly, though. So there were items here in these different platforms. You had to kind of follow them around to get all the items here. This was one of the ones we took a while to do. There's also like a place where you reverse gravity, and it gets kind of wild too. Soupy Actual, thanks for the follow. It's nice to see you. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. Hello, hello. Yeah, little spots where you flip gravity and go upside down. We haven't heard this battle music in a while. the theme that plays in Tiburoa. Let's bop him. Oh. Damn it, I thought I did it. I guess I didn't. Let's stun him.
Ha! Ha! Hit! Take that! Summon 4 gods! Yes! Go! 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 Moon strike!
Moon strike! You've maxed out all the cooking again. Oh, I'm curious, Sprint. When you played this game, when did you have all of your additions maxed by? And your Dragoon levels maxed? I think you had told me that early on in the game, you had maxed all of your available additions to you at the time. When did you finish them? Or at least all of them but the last one, I suppose. Pretty early on, I would have to guess. I'm gonna go take a hot shower. So it'll... okay, yeah, go enjoy your shower. What's up, chat? Retro Gamer here, just looking for a solid community to chill with. Just restarted Dino Crisis and we'll soon take on Brave Fencer and Musashi. Hey, that's awesome! Well, welcome on in. Welcome. I have enjoyed a lot of the retro games that I've played, but I've actually not played that many of them, so I've never played either of those games. But I hope you're excited to play them yourself, replaying Dino Crisis. But are those both PS1 games? Like, you know, this one's a PS1 game, right? And if you haven't played it before, Legend of Dragoon has been a ton of fun. My first time playing it. Oh, it'll hurt. Oh, so it'll hurt less. Okay, well, yeah, go take a shower. I hope it helps it to feel better for you. No worries at all. Is that the first hard blade I've hit all fucking night? Sinful Desires, hello! Nice jammies emote. That's actually an amazing emote. I fucking love that. How are you doing today? I haven't played either of those, actually. Mind Purifier. Oops, I don't want that, actually. I'm doing well. We are here playing this game, Legend of Dragoon, tonight. We're on the last disc. There's 4 discs in this game. And we are on our quest to prevent the world from being destroyed. And hoping we can do so. You're on your lunch break. Hey, I hope it's been a nice break for you. Both PS1, I put thousands of hours into PS1 RPGs. That's pretty awesome. I definitely respect that. The only PlayStation RPGs I've played are this one and Final Fantasy VII. Other than that, I haven't really played any other PS1 RPGs, to my knowledge. I've played a few SNES ones, GBA ones. The only JRPG I grew up with was actually Tales of Symphonia on the GameCube. That was my first and only one. And then when I started streaming, I got into playing more of them. I haven't played that either, Vero and I. See, this, you know what? I love this, because you're all like, have you played this game before? Have you played that game? It's like, no. I guess that's just another one to add to the list to play, right? I guess Pokemon, yeah, if you want to count Pokemon, yeah. Pokemon would count, too. You could try the Legend of Heroes series. How many games were in that series, Kiyoshiro?
Yes. Go. Go.
Tales of Destiny, pretty expensive, but a great RPG. What is it on? Also, Sprint, you said you forget the time, but it was also before the optional boss. Have you played our Lord and Savior, Dragon Quest? Oh, yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, actually, Chris, because for those of you who don't know, I am going to play my first Dragon Quest game when we finish up Legend of Dragoon. So that'll be pretty fun. I think I've all but decided on Dragon Quest XI. Seems like it'll be a great way to kind of showcase what the series has to offer. Mine was the Dawn of Souls re-release of FF1 and FF2, Skies of Arcadia Legends of the Evolution remake. Legend of Heroes was one of the first games that I streamed. It was a game, all right. Yeah, Dragon Quest XI. I've heard great things about a lot of them. We were talking about it last night a bit. A lot of love for 3, 5, 8, 11. Those were ones that I heard primarily good things about. Brent's enabling all of us. It turns out not having a PlayStation console until the PS4 means missing out on most of the classics first time around. Yeah, see, that's been my case too. I had a PS2, a PS3, PS4, but I didn't play any RPGs on it. I never had a PS1. I had mostly Nintendo consoles growing up. Are you a retro streamer or just getting into it? I would define myself as a retro variety streamer. Not all RPGs. I do love platformers. I love Metroidvanias. I just played a really cool retro-inspired dungeon crawler the other day, which is pretty neat, but I haven't played that many of those kinds of games. A lot of the games I like to stream are ones that I missed out on as a kid. That's really kind of my big thing, is playing things I missed out on. Sometimes I'll replay things that I played years and years ago on stream. I've been a huge fan of Fire Emblem for a lot of my life, and so I did replay a couple of them on stream that I had already played.
Yes.
And I'll
Go.
definitely play other games that I played growing up, but yeah. Legend of Heroes is actually pretty good, and I think you would like the tactile aspect, but it's also very text-heavy. It's on Steam. There's hope for Chrono Trigger. I would say there's hope to play Chrono Trigger again someday.
Die.
I gotta do Chrono Cross first, though.
Blade.
Hey, Nebnox, thanks for the hydration. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. So, Soupy, to tell you as well, I have been playing Ninja Gaiden on the weekdays. So I'm working on the NES Ninja Gaiden trilogy on Tuesdays and Thursdays right now. So obviously very different kind of gameplay from this, but still retro and fun all the same. They're hard as nails. They're very difficult games, but it's been fun to play so far. You seem like a guy I could vibe with. Well, hey, we're all here to vibe and chat about games old and new. I do stream some newer games. One of the things... Oh, shit. One of the things that I did recently is I got a PS5, and I am going to play the Demon Souls remake on it, which is not retro. But it is a remake of the PS3 game, which I did play. Some might call that retro at this point. Depends on your definition, I suppose. Thank you for the sub, by the way. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. I really appreciate it.
Hard blade.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Also, yeah, Jokey, why don't I just update that now? I meant to do that before, but I just hadn't yet. Let me update the schedule command. All right, schedule. Where is it? Why can't I find it? Where's this command? Thank you, though, Soupy. I really appreciate it. I don't know, PS1 was retro now. I think it probably is at this point. Where is it? It's an Andy command, right? Schedule. Give Zinnia a treat. She's sleeping. How are you doing, by the way, Mr. Shark? Where is it? It is an Andy command. I don't know how I'm missing it. I'm not seeing it here. Like, let me show you what I'm looking at. This is the list of all of my commands that Andy uses. All of Andy's commands are here, and they're alphabetized. So exclamation point schedule should be in here. By the way, Shark, Zinni is sleeping, but I'll give her a treat if you want. But she's sleeping. I don't really want to wake her up. Save, scribbles, SD. It should be in there. There's another section here. BTV, Discord, emotes, following. Where the fuck is it? Is there a second page? Oh my god, there's a second page. We've made so many commands. There's another one. Okay, Tuesday, Thursday is NES Ninja Gaiden Trilogy. Legend of Dragoon. Alright. Now that should be updated. Alright, cool. That should be good. Yay! That'll work. Although that link is not going to be up to date. I do have to update that one at some point. I just get lazy with that one.
Die.
Frozen rain, emergency vehicles only, myself included. Damn, Shark, stay safe, dude. Stay safe with that frozen rain, man. I do have a treat for Zinni, but like I said, she's sleeping. Yeah, be careful, man. Stay safe out there. No slipping and falling. So, obviously you're a fan of PS1 RPGs, Soupy. Are you a fan of any... Ooh, wait. That's Flets. That's where I want to go to. Are you a fan of any, like, Nintendo RPGs by chance? Oh, you know what? Actually, I think the last one might be here, if I'm not mistaken. Should be... Or it's in Rouge, actually, is the last one. We do have another one that we missed, though, and we're going to have to go back and get. Like original NES? Yeah, maybe NES, SNES, GameCube, so on and so forth. By the way, Martell is up here. We can get another item because we have over 40 now, and we haven't seen her since we've had 40. Wait, isn't Martell in here? Oh, she must have moved. I thought she was... Yeah, she definitely moved. Oh, okay. Joe Cube, is there a particular place where I should use my satchels? Like where I go do overworld things for rare encounters? I've not played Shadowgate. You had RPGs with PS1, Breath of Fire 3, Parasite Eve 1, Suikoden, and Wild Arms. Those are all, to me, very familiar names that I've never played. Because I've been... There's another streamer who I watch named McPatches3D who has been playing Wild Arms. It looked really cool. Suikoden is one that we've talked about, but I've still never played. Parasite Eve we brought up last night because I was saying that I'm not big on horror games, but that seems like it's kind of a horror RPG that could be a lot of fun. And I've heard a little bit about Breath of Fire. Do you have money, XP, or items from your sachets? XP. Or money. Money or XP. Unless the items are particularly unusual and good, I guess.
Dart, I've been waiting for you.
What is this?
We are seeing you off.
We received a messenger from Charles. Her name was Karen. Secret of Mana was SNES. Yeah, I do have Secret of Mana. I have the collection on the Switch, actually. Grandia series? Haven't played them either. This is what I love. Look at all these cool games y'all are talking about that I've never played. And it's like, well, now I can play those. Check them out on stream, you know? We're going to have RPGs to play for years to come.
Everything is ready for going to Rouge.
Granny's okay. Rising Zan, the Samurai Gunman, missing some love. Breath of Fire 1 also has one of the meanest difficulty spikes in all of RPG history. Is that so, Sprint? Does it soft lock people? You want to hold on to them for a bit longer? Sounds good, Joe Cube.
The world must not be destroyed. Even if it was the intention of the Creator, we are still alive and living. I beg of you, please save the world.
Absolutely.
Commodore Puler is waiting for you in the basement to carry our hope.
Hey, Third Shift. I'm jealous of your retro streams. I'm so afraid to stream games like this. Good on you, good stuff. Hey, thank you so much. What makes you afraid, if you don't mind me inquiring about that? For some retro games, I get a little bit afraid of backseating. I don't know if you're talking about that or if you're talking about other reasons. Honestly, feel like no one would watch. Well, retro is interesting because there's so many different games, some of which might be kind of obscure, but in my personal opinion, I think every game has at least someone who likes it, you know? And if you stream in the retro category, which is what I do, I feel like it's been a great way to meet people who are kind of similar-minded in what they enjoy. Sometimes I'll browse the category and I'll look at something and I'll see, I have no idea what this is, but it looks kind of intriguing. And then you discover some new old game that you hadn't seen before. Sometimes you browse through retro and it's like, oh my god, someone's playing Mega Man 2 right now. I really want to watch this and see how they're doing. So I feel like the category is a great place for it. One of the things that I used to do, and I don't do really as often anymore, is if I was playing a retro game that still was kind of niche, so to speak, like not super well supported on Twitch, I would still stream in that game's category, because it's like, well, I'm playing Final Fantasy V. I should stream in the Final Fantasy V category. And I think that's fair. People have reasons for why they want to do that, which I respect. But I also really like having that sort of category where people who enjoy those kinds of games can all kind of browse that stuff together, because someone might be streaming retro and they might say, oh my god, Final Fantasy V. I wonder what they've decided to do with their characters. I wonder if they have any mimes right now. I wonder if they're, what their game plan is. So I feel like hopefully that would give you some comfort to at least try doing it, because I think that there's an audience for it, and there's probably going to be some people who might go by and see, whoa, Shining Force? Damn, no one's streaming this. Let's go check it out. I love this game or whatever. The nice thing I like about the retro category as well is there's a lot of categories on Twitch that are super, super saturated. Like if we just look right now, I'm not going to take too long to do this, but if we look right now, and if we just go to retro, if we just go to the retro category, currently there's 6,000 viewers in the retro category, which is a lot, A couple of these people I know and follow, so there's some recognizable faces here. But like if you scroll through it, it doesn't go forever. It doesn't go forever. If I was just like, hey, I want to just see who's streaming in retro, it would not take me that long to go all the way down through it and check it out. I'm not going to click on every single stream, but it's like, okay, we've got, we got some stuff going on here. Some Mario ROM hacks. Okay, some NES random games. Cool. Super Mario World. And I feel like this is at a great size, because what this tells me is people are actively using the category. People are actively browsing the category. But, if you go to something like, I don't know, let's go to fucking Fortnite. Fortnite has 42,000 viewers. So you might think, well, damn, 42,000 viewers, 80 million followers, that seems like a great place to stream at. But if we go through the process of trying to stream, like scroll through and see, wait, is this it? There's got to be more than this, right? It's just not loading, I assume. I don't believe this is it. There has to be more than this. This number doesn't make sense. It said 42K. Yeah, this is not everybody. There's 1.7K viewers in this one. I don't think it's loading all of them. Let's try... I don't think it's loading all of them. Well, hey, this even proves more of the point. If you decide, like, hey, I want to stream Fortnite, which, if you like Fortnite, great, good for you. Oh, no, don't go to fucking twitch.tv/Fortnite. Also, was that fucking XQC streaming Hunter x Hunter? Sort by viewers, high to low. There we go. I can scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. And the thing is if I looked at one of these random streamers, Nate Plays, right? I'm sure Nate Plays is great. I'm sure they're lovely. But like the odds of someone finding Nate randomly scrolling through here is ridiculously low. And the thing is if the concern is like, well, I don't know if people are going to watch me or not, I think the biggest concern is, am I going to actually enjoy the shit that I'm streaming? Because why else would you be streaming it? But then two, if you're trying to think about like, where am I actually going to meet people? I really think retro is a great place to do it, because we scrolled through the entirety of the retro category. And there's a whole variety there, you know? This person has almost 1,000 viewers. This person has almost 500 viewers. There's our Hank Hill VTuber mutual. PS Phantasy Star 2, you know, but like it doesn't take that long to get to the bottom of it. It's active. People are watching it. People are checking it out. But it's not like ridiculously full. Yeah, this is all of it. This is the end. This is all of Retro. Right now. This is it for who's live on Retro. So like I just think there's me. So I think it's really cool that this tag exists because there are so many different games that can fit in this category. But like I said, let's say we were talking about Shining Force. Is anyone streaming Shining Force right now? It's not even pulling up the category. Look at that. No one's watching Shining Force right now. Someone could say, hey, I wonder if anyone is playing Shining Force. But you check, you know, a few times a week, you don't see anyone doing Shining Force, and you're like, oh, well, okay, I guess no one's playing it. But if you do it in the retro category, and you're like, I'm looking for a fun RPG to watch, and you see someone streaming Shining Force, and it's like, oh, shit, wow, someone's playing this, I want to check it out. So that's my only piece of advice is I would encourage you to just do it, because if you think it'll be fun, it's worth doing, and there is an audience for it. If we're speaking in terms of like how you might meet other people who are interested in it. That's my 2 cents. Yeah, I searched him because Dom was watching him do a rando, and I popped in and was watching it as well. I would definitely encourage doing it. Just do it and have fun with it. That's my recommendation. Also, Haru, you should stream in Retro. 10 out of 10 recommend. Watching Hunter x Hunter on stream. Trying to get banned. You're working on a cursed emote? Let's go. I love Wheeler. Thanks for the advice. Happy to provide it. I'm no expert. I'm just another person here doing retro games on Twitch. But Retro's been very good to me. Retro's been very, very good to me. I've met a lot of really cool people through the category. And I wouldn't trade it. It's been great. It's been wonderful. You enjoy what you do, the people will come eventually. True. And it's hard because sometimes people are really critical on themselves. But it's like, you gotta have a good perspective about it too. You know, if I looked at that person in Retro who had 900 viewers and I'd feel like, well, I don't have that. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I'm not worth watching as much as this other person. But we all kind of have our own respective experiences with Twitch, and it's all a matter of how you frame it to yourself. If you have 2 people watching your stream, it's like you're hanging out with your buddies playing Shining Force. And it's like they're there hanging out watching you. Like, you know, if you had some friends growing up who would have watched you play something. If you have 10 people there, it's like, you know, you and your friends from school are all hanging out together. Or, you know, like you're having a party and you're showing off some game or whatever. And because a lot of people are like, well, I don't have this number, that number, whatever. But it really is about the way you frame it. So I think that helps a lot. So I'd say do it. It's hard to just say like, well, don't be discouraged, idiot. Because it happens. Those thoughts come in. But it's like, how do you take those and try to frame it in a different way that encourages you to keep doing what you're doing? If you're not having fun with the game, if you're not having fun with streaming it, that's one thing. But I say try it because you don't lose anything from trying it. There's nothing to lose by at least streaming and trying it. If you don't like it, you don't have to do it again. And you know, especially if it's kind of like a clean slate, like I've never played this or never played something like this before, just give it a shot. See if you like it, and if you do, keep doing stuff like that. If you don't, pivot, do something else. I don't know the exact percentage. I've heard a number about 60% where people who start streaming quit streaming within their first year. I think it's at least over half. And I'm sure for a lot of those people, it's because they're in the mindset of, I'm not doing good enough, so this isn't worth my time. Or this is too hard, or I'm unlucky, or this, that, or whatever. But again, it's just, you know, there are people who I have seen, for instance, you know, get affiliated in like a month, and I've seen people who get affiliated after a year or two. I've seen people who got partnered within a year. You know, they had some things that really went well for them. They had a good knack on it, and they got partnered in a year. To bring up another retro example, I was really happy to see Eyes on B, if you're familiar with her. She plays a lot of JRPGs, Final Fantasies in particular. She just got partnered, and she's been streaming for 7 years. And it's like, people have their own paces with those types of things. And so just being realistic with kind of where are you at, where do you want to go, trying to have good level-headed expectations and goals. A goal of bigger number doesn't feel like a great goal to me, in my opinion. I know some people like to say, oh, I want to hit this number by 2022 or by 2023 or whatever. And it's like, people can do it however they want. If that's how they want to do it, more power to them. It's not my place to tell them how to make these goals or whatever. But for me, it's like, I don't find that that's a very useful metric of success or a metric of how much I'm enjoying myself. You could have 100 people in chat, but no one talking, and it wouldn't really feel much different from if you have 10 people in chat and everybody's there hanging out and chatting, you know? So it's like, it's all about how, you know, how you perceive things and how you try to frame it to make, you know, just to kind of make the most out of it, so to speak. You know what I mean? Also, hello, Hannah. How's it going? Hannah, how is the rest of your stream today? Hannah was playing, what is it called? Order of Ecclesia? Is that what it's called? I know it's a DS Castlevania game that you were working on. I know that won your poll recently, so I hope you had a lot of fun with it. I honestly wouldn't care much for affiliate if it wasn't the way to have emotes. Yeah, that's really the big thing there. Just getting to have emotes. That's the only reason why I would give a shit about partner, is to have more emote slots. That's pretty much it, frankly. Yeah, just don't get discouraged, forehead. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, that's sweet of you, Sprint. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have my live in girlfriend stream helps keep me motivated. Yeah, and it's like it's like, hey, even if there's some streams where it's like, you know, like, oh, I was streaming and my friend was there chatting with me about it. It's like, well, it's all about how you frame it. Sometimes it's like, that's just a nice experience, you know, and streaming gives you a platform to do that, which might be harder to do, especially during pandemic times, just kind of to bring people together, whether it's bringing together you and someone else, if it's bringing together you and 10 people, 50 people, 100 people, 1,000 people, you know, there's enjoyment to be had at every one of those stages. So anyway, I've probably rambled on this subject for too much, for too long. I do want to get back into playing this game. I'm sorry you kind of opened the can of worms and I just kind of, I don't know, shoved too many quarters in myself and kept talking about it. But anyway, I like talking about this stuff too. How is Dragoon going? Dragoon's been good. We were on disc 4 of 4. We are on our quest to stop the destruction of the world, and our current plan is to take a boat over to the city known as Rouge. We are going to attempt to locate these things called the divine signets, which the antagonist, which is actually our father, is trying to destroy in order to bring about the kind of resurrection, the birth of the god of destruction, known as the Virage Embryo. So we're about to take a boat, courtesy of this kingdom here. Anyway, so long. Welcome back, Mystic. I like to get back to streaming, but getting sick last year derailed any plans I had. I also want to get an apartment, get a job, and get out of this crappy apartment first. You know, I can see a couple trains of thought in terms of, like, when's a good time to stream or choose to not stream. We had this conversation earlier this week. People who have, like, super consistent schedules, which I strive to myself. I'm not perfect. People who have super consistent schedules, really stick to it. There's a lot to admire about that. There's also a lot to admire, too, about people who do what's best for their health and not stream even when they feel like they should stream. Sometimes people fall, and understandably, sometimes people fall into the mindset of, like, if I take a week off from streaming, my numbers are going to go down, I'm going to lose subs. And for people where that's their livelihood, it's really hard to be able to actually do that. And so there's a lot of barriers to taking breaks just because of the way things work. You know, there's so many different streams to watch. If you don't stream for a while, then it's like, well, shit, maybe people are going to watch other people, and they won't come back when I come back. And the sentiment of having, like, people who are like, I'll be around whenever you are around is really great. But people still struggle with that idea of kind of taking a break. So it takes a lot of courage in that respect to do what's best for yourself and take a break if you need it, or make sure that you're in the best situation you can be to stream, like, you know, being in a better environment, like in your case, you're talking about Sigma. You know, so I just commend people for trying to do what's best for themselves. And here's Pewler, Commodore Pewler.
Oh, you are here!
Yeah, classic RPG story chaos, absolutely.
Everybody looks confident. Although you are going to an unknown land, there is no hesitation or wavering. Well, actually, it's my home village. A man of the sea isn't bothered by those little details.
I like his cloak. Reminds me of like a RuneScape skill cape without a symbol on it.
Anyway, we are ready to go. We absolutely have to stop the crazy conspiracy to annihilate the world. However, we should never give up rescuing our loved ones either.
Thanks, Bueller. Bueller.
Let us be going, Dart. The ocean awaits you.
Thank you, Bueller. The Commodore makes it sound simple, but I assume that this time it will be a long journey, won't it? There's Bueller's day off. Yes. Well then, I think you'd better get what you need from the city and come back. Thank you. It's okay. I'm happy to help you, Dart. Besides... Please rescue Shanna. We give you our promise.
Of course we will.
Woohoo. Understandable, they can be the same way with viewers. There can be times where they can go months without watching but will still come back. Absolutely. I have that experience a lot. I mean, I have people where it's like, the last time I spoke to them was 2 years ago, but then I just like randomly see them come by, and it's like, holy shit, hey, it's great to see you. How's life been? Hope you've been doing well. That happens all the time, you know? Things just kind of ebb and flow. Paths cross and separate and whatnot. Also, I think Zinni unplugged something, because she is back by my cords, and I heard the sound of something unplugging. By the way, I don't think we really need anything in the city currently. I just want to go for it. Let's go. My water in your building isn't very hot, and you helped a little bit, but you're still sore. I'm sorry to hear that, Mystic. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready? I'm ready. We have all the items I think we need. Hey, Zinni. We do need to get a couple more Stardust. One is going to be in Rouge. One is back in a place we can't really easily get to right now. Now we are leaving. Oh, Zinni's on my keyboard. Zinni's on my keyboard. Oh, I don't really want you to be on my keyboard too much, little miss. Pressing buttons could be catastrophic for my... Oh, Shark did redeem the treat earlier. That's true. Hey, Squidgy, how's it going? Zinni, would you like a little treat? Here, come on. Would you like a little treat? Yeah, come on. Turn in just in time to see Zinni wreak havoc. That you did. All right, we'll get her a little treat. Come on, Zinni. Come here. Lie down. Zinni, you goof. Come on. Come on. Come on. Well, come here, you little goof. What are you doing up there? There she goes. Treat for Zinni, and we'll see if she eats it. Looks like it's a yes. It's a hit. People come randomly all the time like me. Yeah, it's fun just to see people come and go and do their thing and hear about how life is going. Oh boy. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Treat time for Zinnia. Get him, Rose. Is there another RPG that has a combat style like this? I know we've talked about Paper Mario in the past and some similarities there. Are there any others? Oh, shit. Are there any others that you can think of that have a similar kind of timing-based combo attack with like JRPG story elements and things like that? Are there other ones? If someone was like, hey, I love Legend of Dragoon, what's another one that's similar to it? What would you say? Is there anything that would immediately come to mind to recommend? FF8, Super Mario RPG, that's a good, yeah. Yakuza Like a Dragon, really, Squidby. The Hard series uses the ring combat system, so same kind of idea of pressing it in time with when some rings coincide or whatnot, maybe. The parrot does not fuck around. Rainbow bird, okay. Oh shit, my timing was... What? Wait, is this a rare encounter? Hold up. Yeah, I was just gonna say, I'll use a sachet right now, because that didn't take any damage from me. Hey, Drew, look at emote suggestions. Oh, yeah, it's called Dragoon in FF14. Oh, yeah, good point. Let's see what this gives us. Give me something cool. Rainbow bird. 3,000 XP. Holy shit. Whoa. Well, that's a lot. Damn. Okay, well, that got Dart a level. No one else, though. Sadly. That's okay. 3k XP and a chance to drop a rainbow dress. What's the chance of it dropping a rainbow dress? Now I kind of want to spawn for that encounter. Outland Village Rouge. I suggest Like a Dragon after Dragon Quest XI. I do think playing a Yakuza game would be really cool. That would be really cool. I have not played Bowser's Inside Story Storm. It's got that comment sound that's wacky and fun. Let's take a look at emote suggestions in the Discord. When Zinnia knows she's being watched. That's a great fucking screenshot, Chris. Look at her. Drew watches Fortnite confirmed. Wait! Chat, I'm off to bed. Excited to show with y'all in the future. Sleep well, Soupy. Great to meet you. Thanks for popping in. I'm looking forward to chatting more about games and things sometime soon. How to pick up a cat like a pro. I'll have to watch that later. Email suggest... Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Wow. That is an emote right there. By the way, I'll just plug this right now. For those who don't know, I have access to follower emotes. They just got opened up to all affiliates, I believe. We haven't had them for a long time. And I was taking suggestions if people wanted to either draw them or just give suggestions for them. And I made a text channel called Emote Suggestions. If you would like to be part of the Discord but aren't, you're more than welcome to pop on in. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to vote on it. Hi, Juice Chat. We're going to vote on it. So if you have any that you like or have any ideas you want to throw out there, I'm not planning on commissioning them unless it's like, hey, everyone really loves this idea and, you know, it's a matter of making it. So we could definitely do that if it comes to that. But if you want, please feel free to put in any suggestions. They can be memey, they can be serious, they can be high effort, they can be low effort. That's great though, Haru. That's a pretty funny memey emote. I like that a lot. When your octopus gets doctored. I love that Doc Ock comparison. Hello, Peter. Golden Plus's hair gets more epic every time you draw it. It's true. The hair was very epic. I didn't point it out, but that was a very epic hairstyle. I do dig it. All right, let's go to Rouge. Let's just do it. Let's keep going. Now, there is a Stardust in Rouge, and it is outside Martel's door in a pot. So it's kind of intended, it seems, like you would turn this in and then be done with it right now. Wow. Sail ho! That's not very nice. Don't call me that. Sorry. Wow, we really are on a squeaky, slow-ass little boat, aren't we? So I guess we docked the big ship somewhere and we took a little boat out here. Damn it, Drew. Were you about to say something like that? That's funny. Hash's about to talk to some people he knows. It's been a long time. I wondered if anybody remembers me. Wasn't this like 20 years ago or something? Chrono Cross vibes? Yeah, what's up, Storm? Hashel? Yeah, it's me. Well, it's been maybe 20 years. You've been gone for such a long time. How have you been? I was looking for my runaway daughter, but I gave up on it. The octopus has to defend his dissertation first, and you know it's tough for a cephalopod in a Piscine University. What's your opinion on omelets? Omelets are great. I like to put in cheese, a shit ton of kinds of meats. I like to douse it in hot sauce. You can put in some peppers, onions, things like that too. I don't love them on their own, but in an omelet, I think they're pretty damn good. Claire, huh? That's... Oh, I feel sorry to hear that. And who are all of these people? Are they your new pupils? No, they are my friends. I'd like for you to get to know them. But we don't have time now.
I have something important to talk to you about.
All right, come up. I'll listen to you. Come on, get over. The floor is going to give way. All right. Let's go. Hi there. Hey, you said you have an important thing to talk about, didn't you? Go directly to the mayor's place. Don't wander around in the practice area. The mayor's waiting for you, right? Follow-up question. Would you put an omelet in a grilled cheese sandwich? Oh, weapon seller. I feel like an omelet and a grilled cheese sandwich would be a little bit strange because wouldn't it kind of crush the omelet? You know what? I mean, that sounds pretty good because it sounds like it's basically like a breakfast sandwich. But yeah, the question is, how do you make it? Do you make the grilled cheese, open it up, put the omelet in, or are you making the omelet? You have your bread, you have your cheese, you put the omelet in there, and then you fry it back afterwards. Hey, Zinni. Don't follow my Shadowbringers poster. That's not for you. You melt the cheese when cooking the omelet and put it on toasted bread. Yeah, like an open-faced sandwich, basically. I would eat that. Basically an egg and cheese sandwich. Yeah, pretty much, right? Just the middle is an omelet rather than just like scrambled eggs or something. There's the mayor. Let's chat. And tell him all about it.
Hasn't changed a bit, huh?
No kidding. This village is forgotten. We rarely have visitors from the continent.
All we do is fish and sleep, fish and sleep. Practice and sleep and practice and sleep.
That's about it. Nothing has changed since Haschel left the village. So we make scrambled eggs. Now, pretty sure you put the omelet inside a grilled cheese. Like, you make the grilled cheese, you open it up, then put the omelet in. What are you doing, Zinni? Sadly, what's cooking? You came all the way here. Must be something important, huh?
Yep. Well, to be honest, we are looking for the way to the ancient cities.
Ancient cities? What the heck are they? Those were towns where the long-gone Wingleys lived. Hey, Zinni. Tail flicking. Do you know anything about them?
Wingleys? What on earth are they? You lost me. You couldn't know. Let me explain.
Oh, he didn't even know what Wingleys are. I take raisin bread, cook 3 eggs, toss them between the bread with a slice of cheese, and toast the bread on a frying pan. That sounds great. See, that's kind of what I was imagining Storm was talking about. Going back to her new favorite spot. Right there. It's become her favorite little hangout spot.
A world crisis? Well, that's a pretty awful thing, then. That's why we are in a hurry.
Hi, Larry. How you doing, my man? Are there any old ruins around here? Things that humans couldn't make.
Well, how about this? There's a stick rising out from the sea. Could it be related? Oh, that thing in the sea. Indeed, humans couldn't have made it.
Maybe, I guess. Final question. Yeah, what's up? 3 seconds on, 3 seconds off. Heat, add that sweet cream fresh at the end to cool it down. That sounds pretty good, too. Hey, creme fraiche. Thank you so much, Spring, for the gifts up to Larry. Oh, thank you. Also, scrambled eggs do sound good. I did not eat dinner tonight, so I'm going to have a snack. Oh, she moved my camera a little bit. I'm going to have a snack after I finish my stream today before I go to sleep. All right, there we go. Where is that?
Well, it's in the middle of the sea, but you can't get close by boat because there's an awful whirlpool, but you can see it clearly from the cliff top. Well, it suddenly came up, so you wouldn't have known about it. Shall we try?
Your breakfast for dinner tonight. I do love breakfast for dinner. Well, hope it's the one you folks want to go to. Thank you. The city seems like it has a lot of different places to go here, but there is only one... there's only one... Is she about to jump? There's only one Stardust here. He looks kind of like an Eevee in that light. Kind of similar colored coat, right? Yeah, that sounds delicious, by the way. I do like egg sandwiches. Oh, she's just gonna lay down there. Oh, no. Push that off. Do you see the switch slightly moving forward? I know you want to lay down there, Smoothie, but you can't push that over in the process. I know, McPatches. She's trying to do it again. How you doing, by the way, today? It's great to see you. I was just thinking of you because we were talking about Wild Arms again. Oh, this is where we look out at the stick. That is more than a stick. I'm sorry.
Oh, yes, there's a stick out in the ocean that's sticking up.
Okay, driftwood, maybe? I don't know if this is that big of a deal. A stick. Are you fucking kidding me? You call this a stick? Alright. Oh, I love eggs, too. Doing great. Has some internet issues this morning, but still great day. Good, I'm glad to hear that. I played some Magic with some friends, which was fun. I did not sleep much last night, so I took like a 2.5-hour nap before I streamed. That must be what the mayor was talking about. Silo, how you doing, man? Great to see you.
There was no stick 20 years ago when I was here.
The girlfriend and I, you binged Only Murder in the Building today. How was it? How many episodes was it? How long did it take you to binge it? If this omelet sandwich also had a sausage mixed into the eggs, a thin layer of ham, and bacon inside, would you believe me if it were real? And if it were, would you try it? Absolutely, I would try it. That sounds delicious. I would absolutely eat that. Does your Switch faceplate plug into the Switch via USB? It does, Joe Cube, it does. Hey, sweet, what's she doing back there? Just the way she's looking at me is cracking me up. Good hollandaise sauce. It's huge and more like a tower than a stick. Thank you, Meru. That episode's a few hours. Sounds like a good binge. This structure could never be made by human technology. Rose, do you know anything about it? You were there once, weren't you? That's right. Rose is one of the Dragoons who liberated humans. What if it were from Denny's? Is this an elaborate setup for a D's Nuts joke off of Denny's? If it is, kudos to you, but also, I do like Denny's. Finishing season 2 now. What's the basic premise of it, McPatches? Don't you remember anything? 11,000 years ago. Charles said the signet spheres remain in the magic city Aeglis, the death city Mayfield, and the law city Xenobados. If I remember correctly, there was only the magical city Aeglis in this region of the sea. So it could be that, maybe. Look at that. She's just staring at me through there. What are you looking at? But really, someone dies, and people start a murder podcast? Okay. That's the premise of the show. Top tier cast. Yeah, she's seeking some attention, Kiyoshiro. She's been looking at me. I think she wants to jump out from there. She looks like she's thinking about it. She'll probably knock it over again. She did do it gracefully without knocking it over at one point. Charlotte must have made us come here because she thinks Zeeg will go after the signet sphere of Aeglis first. Rose, a question, please. What the heck is the Lost City, or whatever they call it? You won't eat Panda Express because it's fake food, but you like Denny's? Okay, to be fair, I will eat Panda. I just don't think it's real Chinese food, and comparing the two is a disgrace. But like, it's like Denny's. Like, I mean, I don't know. Are they powdered eggs, or are they actual eggs? I don't know. I kind of fucked with Denny's when I was growing up. What do they mean? I was thinking about that too. The Crystal Palace was called the Birth City too. Oh, the Grand Slamwich. Alright, what you doing, Zinni? The Birth City, Crystal Palace, was a city where babies were selected to be born. What? Select babies? Those with weak magic power weren't allowed to be born. What? That's fucked. That's awful. And the Death City Mayfield was where the souls of the dead were sent to an infernal world. We have heard of Mayfield because the Dragoons' souls were going to go there. We've heard of Mayfield. Dangerous real eggs, but stay away from their egg whites. Steve Martin and Martin Short. Are you a Steve Martin fan? He's quite the comedian, Patches. Winglies in the past had even their destination after death decided for them. That was today's bomb. I just ate one. Let's take a look. The Grand Slamwich. Two scrambled eggs, crumbled sausage, bacon, shaved ham, and Canadian cheese on potato bread grilled with maple spice spread. Served with hash browns. He's a musician. What is he? I didn't know that. My girlfriend's parents were watching it when they stayed here on Thanksgiving. Hey, buy my poster. Just trying to bite my poster over here. I didn't realize he was a musician as well. I would eat that. That looks pretty good. He's actually a god tier banjo player. Is that? Hey. Oh, that's not for you. That's my poster. Hey, it's okay. Hey. You gotta chill. You gotta chill with this. This music is perfect for reading the Denny's menu. Anyway, sandwich these nuts in your mouth. Wow. Wow. Well, alright. You got me there, I suppose. I can't tell if that was a whole setup for that, or if you actually did eat a sandwich. Do you want to know anything else? Oh shit, there's a lot of info here. Forbidden Land. Let's talk about Aeglis really quick. The magical city Aeglis was the city where magic was studied. It is astonishing that even though they had much more magic than now, they still studied it so deeply. It would never happen now.
You are carefree, Meru.
Talk about the Lost City Zenibatos. The Lost City Zenibatos was the city where wingly laws were made. It gave me inspiration to bring the joke to fruition. That's fair. Steve Martin was Tom Hanks before Tom Hanks became Tom Hanks. Joked about during an award ceremony. Publicly, they claimed it was for justice, but in reality, there were laws to judge other species. Also, trials and executions were carried out in Zenibatos. I can easily imagine what kind of trials there were. Gives me the creeps. Talk about Mayfield. Don't make me say it again. Didn't you listen to me? Yeah, well, we already... Ow. The toy, but she caught my leg in the crossfire. Should we talk about the Crystal Palace, too? Bring me to Fruition, TBH. Forbidden Land. It was the capital of the Wingly world dominated by Melbu Frama. It was the center of politics and the military. Well, that's why it was so damaged. It's Fruit Ion? Oh, sorry. Yeah, Fruit Ion. Yeah, it gave you the inspiration to bring the joke to Fruit Ion. Thank you, Storm. That's the reason why it's the Forbidden Land now. I think that's all.
You really know this stuff.
What are they putting in this food at Denny's? Some good-ass stuff, apparently. I'll have what he's having. Well, if this is Aeglis, how can we approach it? We gotta hurry or Zeeg will get there first. Well, we cannot go by boat. We gotta find some other way. Well, just staring at us there. I thought they were about to interrupt us and talk and say something. Ready in case she goes back to her bed. Alright, there is a pot we're going to look for. We should have the 49th Stardust. We do have one left that we missed, but that's okay. Mirror Room, Aeglis the Magical City. Oh shit, flashback. Wait, what? Oh, we're being watched. I see. IHOP greater than Denny's for the sole fact that IHOP has boysenberry syrup. Sounds pretty damn good. I'm back with the Bachelor's Omelet. Let's go, Chris. Omelet time. What's wrong, Rose? You microwaved an egg and cheese for a minute? Oh. Oh. Wow, there you go. I suppose we gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, right? We were being watched by somebody. Being watched? Boysenberries, two of my favorite things. I always feel like somebody's watching me.
What's going on? The sea is splitting.
Never missed much of the Drew team. Thanks, Chris. Well, let's go. Whoa. What is that? The magical city Eggless revealed itself.
Hassel, is that what you were looking for? It seems like it. Thank God that it found us.
Now we can go in before Zeeg. Holy shit, they're splitting the Red Sea. Let's go. Microwave cheese on a plate is next here. Kind of reminds me of Hyrule Castle Breath of the Wild looking at it again. I can see that resemblance, Joe Cubes. Moses, what did you do? Microwaving eggs is the greatest food sin. We're gonna walk between it because that's pretty cool. Just hope it doesn't close on us. I get a pass. I generally like hole-in-the-wall diners for breakfast over the big chains. Me too, McPatches. When I was in college, I had a favorite place that was, yeah, total hole-in-the-wall, very few spots to sit at, but, you know, it was one person who just cooked all the food, and it tasted great. There's Martel. Lil. There's a pot outside of a room that's gonna have a Stardust. Martel. You folks? You are from this village too, Martel?
Martel! Now I remember. When I left the village, you were still little. I didn't recognize you.
Is she sick? How old is she? Not good, but... How old is your daughter? Not good. I haven't heard of that many years. Drew, I'm heading into the final Chosen 5 for X Town. Would you prefer to take Dragon rounds or Talon rounds? Dragon increases damage and can light on fire. Talon can increase crit by 30%. I want a crit, Storm. I'll take the Talon. I've heard of rolling out the red card, but this is ridiculous. I'm not good at cooking, but I can survive. Sounds... Sprint, you're damn good at baking, though. You're a really good baker. There's a place where I'm from that's pretty affordable, and I can never finish servings. They give it so much food. That's amazing. I love that. It's probably not good for me to overeat, but I love doing it. Okay, got it. It's a shame, though, because you could have been dragging Roundy's nuts. Well. Yep, that's what'll happen if I say the word dragon, huh? Speaking of Breath of the Wild, you got it for breakfast. So exciting! Have you played it so far? Only do it for breakfast and then start the rest of the day? Science! There we go. It should be okay with this Stardust. Now I'm starting. I beg you folks, save Lil from her illness. So we need one more Stardust. 2 more. I feel refreshed. You're free from the onslaught. But like before I got sick. Lil. Lil. Ma, I cannot breathe. Aw. Let's leave them alone. There's a pot outside of her room here. I'll believe when I see it. Colin, how many channel points do you have? Right after you onslaught these nuts in your mouth? God fucking damn it. There's a pot outside of her room that should have a Stardust. Yeah, I'm thinking it's the other exit too. Yay! Alright, we have one left to go, folks. One more Stardust in the entire game, and we know where it is. Acquired 100 gold. I wonder if she'll give me another item right now. Oh, it's you, folks. Lil has become so much better, but if you find more Stardust, won't you give it to me? I guess it's the partiality of a parent. I want to wish for her so that she won't be sick anymore. Keep your eyes open, will ya? Oh. Martel, here. Are you sure? Thank you very much, then. Gave Stardust 19, so now we're up to 40. It's my chance to return your favor. Take this. It's the rare thing I promised. Acquired rainbow earrings. I heard my channel points like a global elite. Let's take a look at the rainbow earrings. Avoids all abnormal status. Oh, that's pretty cool. I am gonna. That's a nice one to have. And if we reach like a boss or something that screws us up with some statuses, just put that on someone. That seems really good though. That is really good. All right. Well, let's continue on our endeavor. I'm gonna actually save really quick, by the way, because I haven't saved in a little while. So I'm gonna be smart and do that. You finished 2 more emotes? My god, you're working fast. There we go. Let's take a look at Haru's handiwork. Alright, so this is the one we just showed off. Drooby 2S. Of course, the fucking plus. That cracks me up. I like that. Oh my god, look at that! I might just have to choose this one. We're gonna vote on emotes, but I might just have to choose this one. This is fucking amazing. That is so good. Haru, you are gracing us with these emotes. These are amazing. Yeah, I might have to make the exact... I love all of them. These are all so good. When the chords are in pause reach. I love it. I like how you have the 2 options, too, for if we want the little, like, red underglow or not. That's amazing. That's amazing, Haru. That is fucking amazing. And by the way, whatever we don't use, we can always make BTTV emotes, but I love those. When she sees your PC's power button. I love that, Haru. I fucking love that. Damn. I might just have to just straight up add that one. I was thinking around the end of the month we could do it, but I mean, if we're ready with emotes sooner than that, my birthday is on Saturday. We could definitely do some emote edition Saturday. That could be a fun way to spend the birthday. I wonder if we're gonna beat Dragoon next week. Well, maybe I should go back to the boat. When she sees your PC's power, but I work quick, but my mind is now empty. I do like that J emote. Zinni is laying by the door currently. How do I get to... There's an item that's back there that I'd like to get. Let's do that extra brain cell energy. Let's go this way. I can deal with it later too, I suppose. Yeah, looks like maybe I have to go around from up above. I was here one day before my brother's birthday. Yeah, January 22nd. You have Dragon Quest 11 ready for when you start it up. Super excited to play another RPG alongside you and Chris. Actually, yes, Chris, are we going to play it at the exact same time? Because I know you talked about staying ahead of me in it, but what's your plan with it? No kidding, you folks are going to put to sea, aren't you? We are going to go. Back to the save point, there's a ladder on the left. Okay. There's a ladder on the right. My birthday's like a day or 2 before Dom. Well, her birthday is the 26th, so is it Christmas? Or is it the day after Christmas? You threw my sketch into the picture channel? Hell yeah. Thanks for doing that, Haru. 133, it's turned 40. Wow, it's a big your birthday. Okay, no, it's the 29th, so after Xmas. Gotcha. Okay. So you're talking about this one right here. Hey, can I get through, please? Ah. War God's Calling. This is probably worse than Ultimate War God. Looks like I'm using Empty Brain Overtime this one. Got one more idea. All right, cool. You know we'd love to see it. Half XP and damage. Yeah, I'll sell it. Probably. Let's go get that item that's down there. Imagine having the same birthday as Jesus. Awkward. Jesus really decided to steal. Steal the birthday. You're only 4.5 years away. You know what? That's okay. Even when you hit 40, Conan, that doesn't have to mean you're old. You know. Acquired Satori vest. Okay, let's take a look at it. I wonder if it's just a Haschel item. Ooh, avoids poison, stun, arm blocking. Seems pretty good. Less SP, but that's a pretty good boost to defense and magic defense. Alright, let's go. I guess I can save really quick, too. They go up this way first. I don't know, Jokey, what do you think the odds are of me beating this game next weekend? Do you see it being likely? Or maybe it just depends on how quickly we go. I imagine the Stardust thing, we're about to get our last item. It sounds like there might be some like optional content as well. So maybe the answer is like how much optional stuff I do, I would guess. I'm wondering, like, if I just beeline it, maybe I would finish it, but if I want to do other things. I assume that would basically be your answer. We are gonna go. Feeling the pressure at mid-30s. You too, Teflon? It's like between a 40 to 60% chance that you'll beat it next week. Oh yeah, don't you see what's going on? Well, that's why we are here. You folks are insane! I feel like riding a boat into this is not going to be very fun. But we're going for it. She's just hanging out. Oh my god, there's a road formed on the bottom of the sea. It's true, if we take a boat, we can walk from midway. Return to Rouge. Go to the Queen Fury. Go to Aeglis, the Magical City. We'll go to Aeglis. There's no need to hesitate. Let's go into Aeglis. Eggless, Sag. Well, this place looks cool. There's a handful of things that might be time sinks. What's going on here? Magic. Somebody's supporting this with magic. It seems we are invited. It's convenient for us. We have no reason to say no. This door is not locked either. Dart, you go ahead and open it. Zieg will come here to destroy the Signet Sphere. You will have to finally settle things, so I want you to open the first door. Okay. Alright, Drew, bringing back an old classic. If you press the button, you suddenly gain all the abilities of a Kung Fu master, but your lifespan is reduced by 10 years in return. Are you pressing the button? I feel like I don't need the abilities of a Kung Fu master. Probably would be pretty sick to have, but like I think I'd rather take the 10 years. Assuming those 10 years of my life are happy, you know, and I'm like with family or whatever. I feel like I would probably take the 10 years because I don't think I need to be a Kung Fu master, you know?
Don't be slowpoke. It's not like you.
We can still go back to Rouge from here, but it's better that we hurry. So this is the magic power.
We are saving Shanna, aren't we? There's no time to hesitate.
I can't believe a person exists with such bitchin' magic power. What? no way. No way. Who the fuck translated this? I want to get on the phone with somebody. I want to say, what in the hell? Wow. There are some real curious choices here. That's funny. We must have had a bit of a memer back on the other side making this game, translating it. Holy shit. Of course it's Meru to say it. Bitchin' me when I'm cooking. What is this game rated? I don't know. B for bitchin'. That's what this game is rated. But what if you lived to 100? Would dying at 90 be so bad with those powers? No, I don't think that would be that bad. But I feel like time is what I really want. Please make that a command. Do you want it to be bitchin', I can't believe a person exists with such bitchin' magic power? Or do you want it to be me when I'm cooking? Which one do you want, Squidgy? That's so funny. Open the door at once. Same question, but you get to remain spry and agile until the day you die. I would probably take the 10 years off then. Because I feel like Meru bitchin'. Alright, I'll just add. I'll add a Meru command that says bitching. Then he's looking out the door currently. It's live, Joe Cubes. This is the bottom of the sea. This place looks really damn cool.
What a great view. It's worth waiting along.
Don't forget we were invited by somebody, otherwise this will be the last view we see. Need a Meru emote? Meru emote would be cool. Dude, do you know what this means? What does this mean, Joe Cute? But it's incredible magic creating this much space in the water. You're under the sea. Under the sea. Something, 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 something. Okay, but if what if the 10 years is like 10 years of a total lifespan, 10 years of your individual lifespan? So say you were to die in 11 years from a car crash. You would die in 1 year instead. Would you risk it? No, I don't think I would. Monkey's Paw, the original question. You died 10 years ago. I think I would say no. I think I would say no, frankly. The city originally was not in such a suffocating place. All the wingly cities used to float in the air, so it was easier to control the creatures below. And that's how it was until we shot them down. I like this game though, Storm. You got another one? With my dad. Yes, Zeeg and me and 5 of the Dragoons together. 11,000 years passed since then, and now we are here, being here to protect the Signet Sphere. It feels strange to me. West Coast people be like, what's going on? Closing?
She closed.
What? They don't want us to go back. They are playing hardball with us. Let's go. God, some of the translation is so funny to me. Look at our tiny little body here. See closed because nobody wants to work. Hey, it's okay, Zinni. Probably letting out their dog right now. It's okay, Zinni. Yeah, she definitely hears them right now. What's this?
Ruff has been in here forever, Ruff. I only know the view and sound in here, Ruff.
It doesn't seem to be harmful.
It's Ruff, Ruff. Ruff doesn't want to say anything, but it's a message so that it's Ruff, Ruff. Welcome to the 7 heroes fated to be here. And Rose, these thousands of years I have waited were neither as long as eternity, nor as short as a mere twinkle of a star. People who confront their fate with courage. I forgot the rest.
Okay. How do you know my name? Whose message is this?
Ruff only knows what Ruff hears, Ruff. Ruff doesn't know anything else, Ruff.
Are you on Zeeg's side? Answer me or I'm gonna mess you up.
Mess you up? Ruff has never seen it and doesn't know, Ruff. Show it to Ruff. It should be some rough stuff, Ruff.
Hey, Miranda, this baby didn't do anything. Sorry we scared you. Oh, this baby's made by magic. There's only one Ruff and he's from Dragon Quest. By magic, there wasn't even such technology during the Dragon campaign. You gotta believe this because it's right in front of our eyes. But this baby's totally cute. Ruff is cute? Then you are all not cute, Ruff. But Rose is exception, Ruff. Damn. If you are gonna treat me as an exception, why don't you take me to the signet sphere? It's your own challenge to go by yourself, Ruff. All is for the sake of the psychedelic bomb. And Moot, Ruff is going. Ruff, it's Ruff. Well, we gotta go anyway. What the hell? And what is this? Doesn't open. Ruff is no longer a word, Ruff. Psychedelic bomb, apparently. Acquired burnout. Okay, you suddenly gain the ability to read anyone's mind, but it activates on its own whenever you wonder what they might be thinking, accidental or not. And whenever you do, the person in question will know that you read their mind, but not why. Ooh. Does this ability work over Twitch chat? Use it, all you can say is, whoa, dude. Whoa, bro, that bomb was so fucking gnarly, bro. Yeah, I feel like accidentally reading people's minds, maybe you could explain and be like, hey, look, I didn't mean to do that, so please forgive me. But at the same time, I feel like that can be dangerous. You know, someone dangerous knows you're reading their mind, and they're like, oh shit, we gotta take this person out. You know what I mean? Please talk like Ruff and say Drooby ever the word when you speak from now on. It's Drooby out here in Drooby stream. Oh god, it's gonna be a fucking maze, isn't it? Enjoy. Oh yeah, what's the distance cap on this? Here's another one. The hands. He's crying. Fun fact, I actually have a commissioned emote that is the same sentiment here. But it is a sub emote, and this would be a follower emote. But I already talked about the idea of having these follower emotes being like, no, you're good, because I even talked about them being redundant, in a sense. Who, me? Drew this Nintendo device is in the way of my new laying spot. It's either it or me. I thought this was Minoka Dobo at first. I love it. I love it. Can he, like, read the president's mind and Biden be like, okay, I know someone named Drew read my mind, but, like, the fuck? Like, yeah, they don't know who that is. It's just some guy named Drew. So it wouldn't work on a random stranger you meet in Twitch chat because, let's say it could work on Mr. Chicken because Drew has a mental image of him as a chicken. So even if we could read minds, there's a good chance we wouldn't be able to even understand it. This is turning into Death Note. Let's see. Now I want to go back and get the items. I think... You see the previous part? Let me see. Unlimited distance, but you have to have a mental image of the person. Okay. I think my answer would be... I'm kind of boring. Let's go! This music. God, I love this theme. We know you're boring. What else is new? I feel like I probably wouldn't do the mind reading thing. I feel like a big part of my personality is I don't want to intrude on other people in a way. Maybe even if I wanted to read someone's mind, them knowing that I'm now reading their mind. You would do it? What am I thinking of right now, huh? So you don't get to activate it on command, right? It is a free superpower, but they know you're using it. And I feel like that's going to make people want to, like, take you out in a way, you know? You accidentally read the wrong person's mind, and they're like, they know too much. They know too much. Kill them. And then it's like, well, what other powers do you have to save yourself? I guess if you take the martial arts ability... Alright, you know what? Here's my answer. If I take the martial arts ability, then I will also take this ability. Nice ass. That's the only thing ever on his mind. Sunday possibility here. I feel like my answer is I would not take it unless I had another way to defend myself from people who don't want me to know that info. If I take the martial arts skill, I will take the mind reading ability. Final answer. Acquired magical hats. What you doing up there, Zinni? Magical hat seems like maybe a Meru item? Raises max SP and also raises magical attack, and that seems pretty good, frankly. Raises max MP by 50%. Oh. I myself am a practitioner of the martial arts. Anyone can wear a magic hat, it seems. Probably would be good on Miranda. Hey, Zinni. I guess Rose could make good use of it right now. I'm gonna give it to Meru, though. You know, I'm something of a scientist myself. Don't step on my power button, Zinni. I'm gonna give that to her. Tail flicks. Yeah, you like the little tail flicks? Yeah, we couldn't hold that. Let's get rid of an item. You know, I could go into combat really quick and then just use one of the attacking items. Please show Dom this any Okay, you need to see this. Haru has been making emotes for the follower emote idea that we had. I don't know if I would even call it I'd probably call it evil or something. Look at this fucking emote. Look at it. I love it. I love it. When you don't put enough water in her food. When you don't let her have your headphone cable. Give Zinni a treat. It's a Zinni a death stare. I think it's perfect. Alright, Zinni. Would you like a little treat? She's right. I'll show you where she's... I love it. Me too. Plus, Gasm's still my favorite. There she is right there. Would you like a little treat, little miss? You smelling it? Is that a no? No? Is that a no? Yes, is gold. That's I'm telling you, these are freaking great. All right, well, I guess we'll see if she goes for it. I'll just keep it out. I'll tell you if she... Right now, she's still just staring. Channel rebrand to golden plus underscore. These emotes are great, Haru. I love them. Hydrate, thank you. Not gonna do anything with that. I'm gonna jump around still in your background in your streams. Cat, that's true. That really is how she operates. She does just like to just jump around and do her own thing, for sure. I think at one point someone commented on these portraits and not liking the resolution of them. I think they look great, personally. There's so many aspects of this game that's silly and doesn't take itself super seriously. But those portraits are like really, really good, I think. I like that pixel art a lot. Oh, I've messed up my timing. We'll say my PlayStation lagged a little bit. Oop. Mana's hero, I wouldn't have to worry about that. Dun, 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 dun. Ah! Well, we got it at least. Is your game actually slowing down during hardplay? It looks like it. It might be. Maybe that's why I'm missing it so often. I love the portraits too, Conan. I'm a fan. On a CRT, you're not as likely to see the pixels because of scan lines. There's a couple of YouTube... Oh, I need to get another random encounter to use an item. There's a Twitter page, maybe you know what I'm talking about, that does comparisons of what things look like on or off of a CRT, and it's like images of what they look like. There's a Twitter account I remember looking at that had some cool pictures. Yeah, okay, you know what I'm talking about. Every time you fail an addition, you say your game lag. That's the strat, Dick Dougie. How are you today? Welcome back. It's great to see you. Okay, Drew. All right, here we go. Next scenario. You get $1 million, but every day there are 3 random words that you spoke yesterday that if you happen to say today, you have to pay all the money back. Plus $1,000 for every month you've kept the money you taking it. That seems terrible. That might actually be, I'll put that on screen here really quick. I'm going to be honest, that seems pretty bad, Storm, because I feel like so I guess if you know what the 3 words are, that's one thing. But like a fuck up, and now not only do you lose the money, but you lose so much additional money. I don't know if $1 million is worth that stress for me. Someone, with how easy someone gets me with like a D's nuts joke, I feel like I can't do that. Someone will learn of my quest to not say these words, and they'll do everything in their power to make me say it. If it's difficult to capture, I'll have it looking clean as fuck on my screen that looks poop through capture. Yeah, like, look at this. This is pretty cool. Star Fox 64. So this is Sharp Pixels versus N64 S-Video via Sony. Someone you can say Shark, true. But what if you use the $1 million to pay back, to make money, but then pay it back if you made enough profit? Oh, so you can stop doing it, is what you're saying, right? I kind of love how this smooths them out in a way, you know? Here she is. So wait, so is the idea that... So is the idea that you... How do you make money on this? You make the $1 million, but then how do you end up making money in the end? Assuming you were fine paying it back plus whatever interest. So the idea is you're taking a loan of $1 million, and then you're paying back $1 million. So basically what you're asking me, Storm, is do you want to take a loan of $1 million? And if you're good, you can pay it back. If you're trash, you're forced to pay it back. You're like, Dad, what are you doing? True. Hi, Aaron. How goes Legend of Dragoon? It's going well. How are you doing? You turn into an NFT? Disgusting. I thought by all the money back, you meant every dollar earned by this way. Okay. Or you keep the $1 million permanently, assuming you don't screw it up. That makes sense. So it's like, you get the chance to be given $1 million to do some cool shit with it, but you could fuck up and lose it. Or you could do something to make money off of it, and then if you have to pay it back, then it's no big deal. Larry, you're cracked. How you doing, man? How is the Valorant today? Did you win some games? I hope it went well today. Larry, thank you for the raid. We are playing some Legend of Dragoon. We're chilling. We're in this underwater city. And we are getting some chests. And then we are going to find this thing called the signet. When you use 9 of it, you get one from battle. I know. It's like, what the hell? You really downloaded Genshin? Did you really? I see you have been inconvenienced, and I would like to compensate you. How about $1 million American dollars? We did split this. Yeah, I like how the scan lines blend the pixel images together. Me too, McPatches. That's what I like about it. Let me see. Was there another link to one too? Legend of Dragoon. See, I think this looks damn good to me personally. Like, obviously, it's like an angled shot from a CRT, so it looks a little bit strange. But I mean, like, look at how those textures kind of blend together in a way. I think it looks really nice. frankly. I like the way that it looks. I think it's cool. This is a really sweet Twitter account, by the way. Banjo-Kazooie. Oh, fucking love me some Sonic. Oh, okay, so people posting their CRT images. Okay. You watching Pokemon Coliseum speedruns? I don't believe you. My ideal setup will be to have a great CRT to play on. Wouldn't that be cool? I would love to speedrun on a CRT. Oh my god, we're watching Shrek, everybody. God, let's do a speedrun of getting banned on Twitch by watching Shrek. That's a cool photo. Look at all these cool setups. Oh my god. SpongeBob TV GTA. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Sonic the Hedgehog. This is how I want to be. I want to play on I want to play Super Mario 64 on a CRT. Yoshi's Island. That's a cool Twitter account. You got an HD CRT and I love it. I bet you do. How expensive are they to find now? But Larry, if you came, if you haven't said it already, I'm curious how your games went. I hope you did well. I'm sure you nailed it. We are playing more Legend of Dragoon. We're on disc 4. If you've come in on the raid and you haven't seen it yet, and it's been a good time. We're trying to save the world from total annihilation. I'm gonna carry them out of my storage room. You can have it for free. I think we probably have one back home somewhere, unless someone got rid of it. They are heavy as hell. That's true. Then where you live, you can find CRTs for free or dirt cheap. People who don't see the value in it, I suppose. But Total Annihilation is a good game. With the power of friendship, go kill God. Fuck. That video of Congo smashing and chucking dart and lava that I showed you was shot off it. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I remember you recorded that for us. Physical attack barrier. We'll just kill the other one first. Damn it. I hit the counter on summon 4 gods too. Nice. I think I haven't been landing my additions super well today. Get a huge Trinitron that I let go because I didn't want to move it. Just too damn big. Too damn big. What was that? We were talking about, what was it? Breath of Fire earlier? I haven't even looked into it to play one of them. Do y'all have a recommendation for it? So I might have zoned out a bit, but why are we friends with Rose again? I thought she was a crazy killer. Rose saved Dart at the very beginning of the game. She saved Dart at the very beginning of the game, and she basically was like, I'm gonna come along because y'all seem interesting at first. And we had sort of our quest to do things, and then we realized very quickly that Dart was also a Dragoon. So she was basically on a quest. This shield's probably still here.
Summon 4 gods.
The first CB I remember having this kid was so big it needed 4 grow mana carry. That sounds wildly heavy, Oracle. Good to see you, by the way. Breath of Fire 3. He's the most praised series. I think that's one I hear the most about, too.
Die. Hard blade.
Wasn't Dart fighting her like an hour ago? Yes, because there was a big reveal that she has been killing people for thousands of years. Her reasons were to prevent the world from being destroyed. But one of the, like Dart's mom was probably killed in this process. We thought Dart's dad was also killed in this process.
Die.
Nice.
Hard blade.
And I think Dart is mature enough to understand why she did it. You know, it wasn't personal. She wasn't trying to wipe out people for no reason. Her motives made sense. That's what I would say. And at this point, we've been companions for a long time, and Dart can kind of see past it and recognize she was doing it for the good of the world, you know? But Dart's big thing initially was, I want to find the black monster and get revenge. And she's like, yeah, what are you going to do when you find the black monster and exact your revenge or whatever? So there had to be a moment where Dart and her had like a conversation about her being the black monster, who he had been seeking to kill for so long. Hello. Can I talk to you? Okay.
Sorry, Phew. We are busy preparing the psychedelic bomb en route. Phew, sorry, Phew.
God, what was my fucking rough voice again? I don't remember what voice I used for rough. Shit. I have like 3 voices that I... Fuck. Final question, who's Dart? I only know of Bart. I have said Bart a few times.
Misa! Misa!
Well, let me get like a good Jar Jar Binks basis here. I haven't heard his voice in a long time. Jar Jar Binks. I'm gonna get DMCA'd.
You saved my again.
You saved my again! It's all in the message by Ruff. Disturbing our work is too rough.
It's been a while since I last came here. Don't you think you should be nice to me and tell me more?
Ruff has nothing to tell you, Ruff. Ruff has something else to do, Ruff.
Shit, now what was their voice? Well, before you DMC, it's been nice watching you stream. It's been real. It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. Disney's coming for me.
Sorry, Phew. We are magic creatures, Phew. We have different roles, Phew.
Instantly taking out band and a price on his head. I didn't know there it was important to recently because of the SNES Virtual Console. You bailed on your old CRT TV many years ago, got tired of moving over the years. That's understandable. What are you doing here?
Preparing the psychedelic bomb en route, Phew. You can complete it, Phew. You can become the source of power, Phew. Sorry, Phew. He's coming, Phew. I have to make it in time, Phew. Remember your courage, Phew.
He? Let's go. They irritate me. Can't carry any more items. Of course we can't. I might use a healing breeze. Gathering courage. Right Angel's Prayer. Cannot be done in time. Phew. I love this battle theme. Probably my favorite of the battle themes. Although the boss theme is pretty damn good too.
Take that! Summon 4 gods!
Physical attack barrier.
Yes! Go!
Damn. I literally left it in the hallway of the apartment I was moving out with a remote tape to it and a note saying it works fine. Can't blame you for that. Damn. A little bit off. We can level additions against this. Oh my god. Fucked up. So I guess it swaps the barrier when he does that.
Die. Hard blade.
Yay.
Yes! Go!
Oh my god. My reaction time is slow to those.
Die. Hard blade.
Woohoo. When she says die, I felt that. It's a very iconic thing for Rose to just say die as she hits her last shot there. Oh, great. We have decisions to make. Where does the middle take us to? Let's go left. Oh, she doesn't say that for more and more. That takes us there. She's a very life-affirming person. Where does this one go to? Oh, so this is redundant then. Can I carry any more items? Let's go. Alright, let's get rid of something. You know what I'm gonna get rid of? We don't need body purifier. I'm throwing it. Let's hope that doesn't come back to bite me. This is the one that took us up there, right? Yep. So now we just take the left one. That was easier than I thought it would be. I'm gonna use a magic item in this next fight. Just keep burning through them. By the way, I need a Zinnia Cozy immediately. That's a fun idea, too. That is a fun idea. We've been talking about what to do for our follower emotes, and Haru's been pumping them out in Discord. Let's throw. It's probably a waste to use these really good ones, but I'm gonna do it. I swear that lagged a little bit. Do you have any electricity? Because I need something running through my circuits. That's a D's nuts shot. Listen, Aaron, I told you last time. If you told me you were on the verge of death, you'd either be A, making a D's nuts joke from bed, or I just wouldn't believe you, because I know you would be making a D's nuts joke. Circuit this what? No, you.
Take that! Summon 4 gods! Yes! Go!
You can't deny the D's nuts jokes if you don't understand what it is. Take it like a man. That's a fair point, actually. If I don't know what the D's nuts joke is, maybe... Oh, there's the body purifier. Great, thank you. The one we just threw away. Oh. Now, who is this little thing? This little squid snail-looking thing. It's a magic creature again. Don't be mean, Pino. It's just a message, Pino. Give me a break. Is everything like this in here? It's Rose, Pino. You're in the mirror, Pino. Rose, Pino. It's Rose who got friends and is in the mirror, Pino. Stop speaking in riddles. If you have a message, just say it. Don't be mean, Pino. Savan said, Pino. Xenabados, which governs the rightful law, has lost its reason, and Mayfield, which governs over noble death, has been toyed with by devils from the infernal world. Ijukai looks at you the way the Zinnia looks at Drew. He's looking at me right now. This city is no exception. My magic power is deteriorating. My magic power is deteriorating and cannot prevent the invasion by monsters anymore. Imagine if games in 2022 get you with D's nuts. I could see that happening. The only saving grace is this city's objective is about to be completed. You are the key. I've been waiting for you for thousands of years. Come before he comes. Savan. As if he knows everything. We will find out. Yeah, I think they're referring to Z coming as well. So we definitely beat him here, it seems. Look at him just fucking flipping around. Holy shit. You stopped me, Cal. I'll introduce myself, Cal. I'm Decal. Welcome to the city of Savan, Cal. Oh, it's the city. You look different from the others. I just roll around, Cal, and comfort Savan's heart, Cal. Who is that person? That's a good question, Cal, but I think, Cal, you should go forward, Cal. Savan's fate will be decided soon, Cal. Is Savan the same as me? Aaron, Drewby, I'm dying, and I need you to do me a favor. Just take care of what's in Handine. Drew, okay, I'll bite. What's Handine? The same Wingly, Cal, and Savan is a Wingly who has been observing through a mirror for thousands of years, Cal. So go, Cal. Time is rolling on to the conclusion, Cal. Ah, this is where their watch is from. What is this?
The mirror that reflects the present has been watching you forever, Pino. For thousands of years, watching you, Rose, Pino. What for? Don't be mean, Pino. Savan is the same as you, Rose, Pino. The same as all of you now, Pino. Savan is over there, Pino. Can I just say, by the way, a mirror watching Rose for 1,000 years? That is, that would be pretty shocking to me if I was Rose. Like, imagine all the shit that you've done in 1,000 years that now someone has had the chance to watch. Just sitting there watching you. I don't think they say, I don't think they fucking say each other's names enough. True. Andine, D's nuts. Got him. Only 1/11th of her life, that's true. Like, think of how many bathroom breaks that is. Think of how many massacres that is, people watching her. Not any more items, of course. We'll get rid of that body purifier we just picked up. We do have a lot of mana restoration items, but... Healing Fog. Single target heal. So the reason why Rose has lived this long is because of the spell put on her from the people in that Wingley City we were at, right?
Die. Hard blade.
Yeah, her enchanted choker. And the only reason why Zeke has been around so long is because he was encased in stone and then was eventually freed over time. Yeah, he was petrified.
Take back! Summon 4 gods!
Pino is definitely not as cute as a verbal tick as Koopo or Dude or even I Am Groot. I gotta agree with you, Squidgy. Your duck doesn't like being under the sea. But if they don't constantly say their names, how would you know who they're talking to? It would be madness. Ouch.
Take back! Summon 4 gods!
Oh, did I miss the timing? Or maybe I pressed A afterwards, so I fucked it up after I did the block to counter perfectly. Yeah, I think I double pressed. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think either of them are close to finishing their current ones. Yeah, I fat fingered it, I think. Let's go. I think right is where we came from, so let's go down. What are you doing, Zinni? She's changing the way she's laying in her bed. Yeah, when I took a nap earlier today, she laid with me the whole time. I was kind of surprised. It's not a time of day where she's usually sleeping. Kind of hurt.
Die. Hard blade.
Your cat constantly sleeps. How many hours a day do cats sleep? Definitely more than humans. I'd lay with you? Oh my goodness. What are you doing? It's a magical attack. Ice? Kinda hurt. I forgot what Rose has that she's healing off of there.
Summon 4 gods!
I want to see what level their additions are at currently. I'm a little tempted to addition grind off stream. Kind of tempting. Why does 6-year-old Hash sound like early 20s Dart? I've expressed that issue with the voice acting too. Why do they portray Hashel as this old ass man and then his voice sounds like that? It's curious. What does Rose have that's causing her to heal?
I don't know. Astro Japan voice is much better. Hardblade is at 3. Summon 4 Gods at 3. They're actually all very similar there. Yeah, when Rose finishes up Hardblade, I'm probably going to bench her until she gets her next one. At least for a little bit. But I would like to get her some more XP. He still has so much left to go. 5 Ring Shattering, Hex Hammer. By the way, I do like that summon 4 gods and then 5 Ring Shattering and Hex like 6 Hex Hammer. It's kind of cutesy. Although summon 4 gods is 3 button presses, 5 Ring Shattering is 4 button presses. Hex Hammer is 6 presses though. I should give Albert some love at some point too. She has a lot left to learn too. Alright, let's keep going. Now, how do we get to that item over there? My god. Let's go to the fidget spinner part here. Oh, I think this is it. Yes. I just happened to guess correctly. Or maybe not. Yeah, no, this is it. Okay. We don't need this many Moon Serenades, but they're very good. Let's get rid of a Sun Rhapsody. Healing Rain, that's really good. Nearly 40% of cats sleep more than 18 hours per day. As they grow older, a majority of cats sleep for more hours each day than they did in their younger years. I wonder why cats sleep so much. Are they bored if they're indoor cats? Can't carry any more items. Good thing we listen to banger menu music. It's true, the music is really good. I love the menu music. Why do I sleep so much?
Yes. Go. Go. Go.
Wow, that was a fucking beefy ass hit right there.
Die. Hard blade.
Take that. Summon 4 gods.
Very nice, very nice. I'm not very tired, as you might expect, because of me, you know, taking a nap before this, but I probably won't go super late tonight, because I think it would still be smart to try to get some good sleep. They're nocturnal, so they're supposed to sleep during the day to hunt at night, plus hunting expends tons of energy. So I guess the idea is it's like a little bit of super high energy effort, basically. Now, is the middle where we came out from? I think it was, right? Yeah. That makes sense. How's it going, by the way, Nurkon? Left takes us here, so now we just go here. They make it look harder than it actually is to navigate around here. It's pretty straightforward, actually. There's Savan. The time has come. The foreseen evil is approaching. But my wish is now hereby accomplished after an eternity. There he is! This music. This is one of the bops. I like this theme too. I am Savan. I am a wingly fated to wait. The signet sphere you are looking for is safe. It is protected by last Kraken. You know everything? I know that there is no time left as well. Who are you? What are you going to do? No, what are you going to make us do? I survived the dragon campaign and continued studying magic to reconstruct a wingly world. Yes, even making myself ageless and immortal. However, the world outside the mirror hasn't required me. The world of winglies is no longer desired. I, an immortal body with no purpose. 4,000 years of solitude deprived me of everything, even the significance of life and the meaning of death. But 7,000 years ago, I was saved by Rose. I found the meaning of life in the black monster in the mirror. Rose, who now is confronting her fate. I restarted my study for Rose. Damn, this dude's kind of a little obsessed with her.
And its crystallization is this psychedelic bomb and moot. We will stop the murderous deeds of Zeke, who continues the plan of the Creator by using the attacking spell, the psychedelic bomb. And with moot, we will completely seal the moon that never sets.
That is the answer to the riddle. No wonder it takes several thousand years.
Moot will be completed soon.
What is soon to someone like this? To a person who has spent 4,000 years hanging out here, do you think soon means like a day? A year? 100 years?
But in order to activate the psychedelic bomb, I need the courage of all of you.
Our courage?
It seems that my courage alone is not enough. The psychedelic bomb didn't work. I guess I don't have any courage.
Well, that's not true. You have courage, Savan.
Yes, you've been fighting alone for thousands of years.
But now we are here with you. Yes, our intention is the same.
You have to endure your own challenge, and we will pour the courage that is born from them into the psychedelic bomb and activate it. When you are ready, come to me.
You cannot go, Ook! I won't let you go until Savan's challenges are completed, Ook! You know what I'm imagining now? Huh? Or, how would Goofy say?
Gosh, Savan! Waiting for thousands of years, Hook?
Alright, Savan.
Are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready. Let me go save first. Yes, we are. A lot of different colored platforms here. Let me tell you, lots of the world's magic was created here. But the newborn magic is a mere hunk of materials. Without heart, the real power cannot be employed. So there's a series of answers you have to give, and giving the right ones does have an effect. Do you wish to know the answers? Yeah, I think I'm okay to know the answers. Frankly, I think I'm fine with knowing. If it's gonna be something that'll actually matter, you know, I'm cool with it.
We have here brave people who can remain just.
We don't have a save point close to us. Who the fuck is Frankly? Some idiot, I'm sure. What up, nerds? Hi, Mochi.
But we have here brave people who can remain just and have the heart to bring completion to the ultimate magic. Please ignite the psychedelic bomb with your courage. Now proceed to the Chamber of Challenges.
Oh, well, I have a save point here. Makes the psychedelic bomb better? Sure, yeah. I guess they're just following the Dragoon spirits, basically.
You are the last. Please be here with me till then.
At last, we're starting!
No, this will be the end of my role. My fate of waiting as well.
Alright, let's save really quick. Here's a list of the answers. Unfortunately, I can only find it on a fandom wiki. That's okay. Okay. Here are the answers. So I'm just going to have this pulled up, and I will just do the answers here. All right? So I'll be ready to answer these questions. I'm also going to save state really quick just to be safe. Let's go, Savan.
Shall we start the first challenge?
All right, let's do it. Okay. Here we go. He's first. It seems like it's just us. Why don't we fight for starters? Are you scared because you lost many times? Or is the cheap pride of a Giganto stopping you?
Kongol and Rose change. Rose doesn't say such things. You are not Rose.
Then die. There's Dole, Emperor Dole.
Don't tell me you are buddying up with your enemy. You fool! What happened to my plan, the unification of Endinus? Have you found the leader who replaced me?
Swing the axe, take Dole's sword. Take Dole's sword.
Emperor Dole, Kongo got new feeling. Kongo found new friends. Intention of Emperor Dole is in Kongo. Kongo won't avoid Emperor Dole.
Frankly, it's the turkey from Animal Crossing. We saw the courage of a Giganto. Real courage can be obtained when a person is released from the bonds of the past. Alright. We're starting the next challenge. So I guess you could save scum this if you wanted to. Should be Miranda next. I see. You are giving me a challenge. Let's get it over with. Don't be so hasty, Yuck. Miranda, you are hasty, have a short temper, and are hopelessly annoying, Yuck. You really have a short temper, Yuck. I have a question for annoying Miranda, Yuck. Why are you here? For my friends, for the world, for Queen Teresa. If there were a glitch that saw blocks the game, you would want to avoid it. That is true. How you doing, Jorky? Any of these answers is fine. We'll say for the world. To save the world from annihilation. To save the world from devastation. To unite all peoples from within our nation. I asked you the wrong question. All were right, Yuck. Buckle lost, Yuck. Miranda won, Yuck. I lost her that Buckle died, Yuck. What are you talking about? Without Buckle, this space cannot exist. You died too, Miranda. Where am I? Buckle, answer me. You still don't understand, Yuck. Buckle and Miranda died, Yuck. Don't tell me I died. I'm still alive. Look, I still have my hands and feet. To die is to vanish, Yuck. Now Miranda vanishes, Yuck. Same as Buckle, Yuck. What kind of trick is this? What did you do with my body? Miranda has done enough, Yuck, so that you vanish with Buckle, Yuck. Are you scared, Yuck? Afraid, Yuck? Wanna cry? I'm ready for death anytime. I cannot die now is the answer. Hell, in some version of this game, there's a glitch coming out of the soft blocks. Want to know how to avoid it? Absolutely, Jorky. I cannot die now. I haven't done anything yet. I cannot die if terror remains in the world. Miranda is revived, Yuck. Buckle's revived too, Yuck. Don't use Dragoons in the coming boss fight. Okay. I can do that. Buckle's mean.
The person who knows the time of their own death has real courage. That means I too have.
Alright, Albert. Next challenge. Do.
Your Majesty, Albert, it's an emergency!
Minister Noish, why are you here?
I was called by Mr. Savan. Sergio is in danger.
Well, tell me more.
The mysterious Eastern tribe is deploying an army around the border. In cowardice, they took advantage of your absence, King. Return to Indel's castle at once. Your people are waiting for you. Come back, Your Majesty.
I cannot do that.
Why?
I am a dragoon before I am a king. Minister Noish, please attend to the matter of the invasion by the Eastern tribe. Do everything possible to avoid a fight. That's right. Don't worry, there's no such thing as an Eastern tribe. That concept just doesn't exist, apparently. I am playing this on a PS1, so maybe that's not going to be an issue. I'll still make saves beforehand to be safe. That's our king.
Albert had to weigh the world's crisis against his people's, but making cruel choices is the responsibility of a king. The real leader has to be able to weigh the effects of a death. That is the courage of a king.
Yeah, thank you for the heads up, though, because we will make saves to be safe. All right, who's next? Next challenge, let's go. Nothing is here. Boring. Bartle? Why are you here?
I came back from the infernal world to get revenge for my sister.
Are you interrupting me, Guaraha? Guaraha? You told me, Meru, you had come back to settle the matter of his sister after the journey, so you cannot die here.
Make amends with your death. My sister admired you. How can you still live after taking the life of my sister?
I still cannot die. I still cannot die. I cannot do anything if I die, even make amends. It was tough, wasn't it? Thank you. Poor Meru.
Death does not make amends. Making amends only exists in life. We surely saw the courage of Meru, who knew and chose to live.
Next. I'm gonna save before the next one after this.
The completion of magic requires both the material and heart of the person who uses it. It is like raising disciples.
Maybe his daughter, right? I assume. We actually get a flashback here. Claire, what's going on with your face there? What is happening? Does she have an eye patch? Oh, that's right. She killed her by accident. Isn't that what happened? And he freaks the fuck out and makes her leave. Isn't that basically what happened there? If I recall that cutscene correctly. Some Tekken level animations. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hydrate streamer.
What is this?
And Claire left Rouge. I saw it through the mirror with Spino. If you could erase all of your memories and could go back to that moment, could you stop Claire? I couldn't stop her.
I couldn't stop her. It was the best I could do.
That's right.
Accepting the past. It shows courage too.
If his memories are erased, how would he know to do something different? It's a fair question. Alright, I'm going to save the game. I'm also going to make another save state, just to be safe. Because I kind of would like to use Dragoons in the fight if possible, Jorky, especially if it seems like that's a PS2 issue. But yeah, to be safe, I will do this. Let's save in slot 3. Alright.
We are starting the next challenge.
Let's do it. We're not gonna have a Rose one. Oh, we are. It just seems like it doesn't have a decision here.
I would often think about it. The thing we are doing. Namely Charles creating the signet sphere and seal the moon that never sets.
Seems the craft's more likely the more members are in Dragoon form, but let's see how it goes.
And Rose continuously killing the moon child. I prepared for the coming evil day with a new signet, Moot, and the psychedelic bomb. And waited until the moment. The road to destruction laid by the creator, Soa, was supposed to be absolute, but evolution was stopped by us winglies. I would often think about it. whether our deeds were the right thing and will continue forever. I am afraid whether I will be myself until the day my body perishes and becomes dust. Will our intention be engulfed by the intention of the Creator, Soa, eventually? Is everything meaningless?
You go too far. We are neither immortal nor gods. We are mere people. People should just live in the present, because it means living for the next present. I have been that way, and I won't change. When is my challenge? He's like, you don't need a challenge. I think I know you're brave. He's like, yeah, we don't need to give you a challenge. So that was it, I guess, for hers. All right, now Dart has one.
We have finished the challenge to the 6. You are the last one, Dart. Are you ready for the last challenge?
Okay. It's the last. Pour your courage into the psychedelic bomb. All right, let's do it. Shanna, is this an illusion? It's the possibility of the future. Did you check Discord? All right. The sword. I cannot control my body. What did you do to me? You stumbled upon something horrific and great. You have to take up swords against Shanna. Saw the Master Chief mousepad. Oh my god. I think I can show this on stream. Wow. Sheesh. Holy shit. God damn, he got a fucking fatty batty double cheeked up on a Sunday night. My god. Wow, that's cursed. Stop it. Shanna is the moon child that gives birth to the god of destruction, as well as being Dart's significant other. If you have to take up swords against Shanna, what are you gonna do?
I will save Shanna no matter what.
That's courage. Now it's interesting though, because this is interesting because I feel like there are some opposite answers here. In the case of Albert, they're like saving your own people. You have to put saving the world above saving your own people. But now in this case, they're like, well, actually, Dart, saving your love is worth it. But I guess maybe the whole point is that in this case, maybe there is a way to save Shanna as well as change fate. So maybe that's the whole point of this one. But it almost seems a little bit inconsistent. Because it's like, if you kill Shanna to save the world, that seems great. But also, killing Shanna just kind of keeps the cycle continuing for the next 108 years. So maybe it's like, maybe we can save Shanna and change fate here.
The courage to pursue your love will change even fate.
Wow, there is the link to buy it. Savan went ahead to see the results. I hope our courage will be able to make the psychedelic bomb.
It's the creation from thousands of years of effort by Savan. We have a huge responsibility.
We obtained an unexpected ally. Now we can wait for Zeeg at the signet sphere. We all know what this means, don't we? If you can stop my dad in the city, the world will be saved. That's it. Let's go. Savan's waiting. Alright. I don't know what party I want to use for this. I think I want to keep Rose in just to get her a lot of XP. But maybe I'll put in our Rose Storm homie. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know, folks. I'm a little tempted to... Well, I can go across this. I'm a little tempted to call it here, only because it's 2:30 a.m. It is a little bit late, so I'm a little tempted to maybe call it here. I don't know. I mean, we could do this fight, but there's probably going to be some stuff coming up afterwards as well, and maybe it would be smart to save it. What do y'all think? Should we push forth and do this fight? Or do we go get some sleep? Because like I said, I'm kind of tempted to just go sleep. I think we should save it because there's probably going to be, like, I don't know how hard the fight will be, but then also there's going to be stuff presumably coming up later. So I'm kind of thinking maybe we end it for now. I do work tomorrow morning. I have most of the day off, but I do have to get up for work. I have to be to work by 9, and it's 2:30 a.m., so I did take a nap, so it might be a little hard for me to fall asleep. I think there's going to be some post-fight dialogue. I think we should catch it when we start next time. All right, $35 we put that cake is worth it. We do always have next week. We do. All right, folks. Well, then, let me pull up this menu because the music is always great. You def want to do it next week. All right. That is good info to know. So, awesome. That is what we are going to do. Well, folks, before I sign off and say goodnight, I want to say thank you for hanging out for more Legend of Dragoon. I mean, I hope it's evident that I'm really enjoying this game. The story is quite interesting, and I like all of the world building that Disc 3 did, and I feel like even in Disc 4, there still is quite a bit of new info that we're learning about the history of the situation that we're in. Maybe make yourself a reminder to not use Dragoon against the boss to avoid the soft lock. At the very least, you know, we do have the save state if things go too sour, but hopefully we don't need him. Good night, Drew. Good night, Citrus. I hope you had a wonderful stream, by the way. Because I think you were live today. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I popped into your chat today. I hope that you have a wonderful night yourself. Thanks for popping on by, though. Yeah, that's right. You were doing Monster Hunter. Yeah, I think I saw you were creating your character, your Palico, and whatnot before I went live. So I hope you had fun at least, even though it was difficult. But Legend of Dragoon has been a ton of fun. I am very, very excited to get back to it here relatively soon. Here's the sad thing, though. If you have been liking Dragoon and you're excited to see it again, I will not play this game again until likely Saturday. I want to play this game this upcoming weekend. Saturday is also my birthday. So I don't know what all that's going to mean in terms of differences for my stream. I don't know if I'm going to have plans with Dom, if I'm going to have plans with my roommates, if that's going to affect things. I would still love to stream on my birthday, at least for a bit. And maybe we could celebrate like Friday night too, because Friday night is when it will become my birthday. Saturday will just be the day. I'm turning 27, so that's exciting. And we'll have to celebrate, do something fun. But the plan for this game is we have been playing on Saturdays and Sundays, so you can expect more of this upcoming weekend. It seems like we may not beat this game this upcoming weekend because there might be some other side stuff worth doing. But we'll hopefully make some more great progress and keep enjoying ourselves with it. Okay, not sound excited. Oh, about turning 27. I'm actually totally okay with being 27. I'm really not like that hard pressed on it. I will practice what I preach, because people are talking about like being in their 30s or being close to being in their 30s and like being so old. You're not old in your 30s. It's all about your life. It's all about your lifestyle. You know what I mean? You can be young at 30. My stepmother, who was a huge part of my life growing up, she was in her 60s and acted like she was 15 sometimes, and just really had that kind of just like youthful energy to her, and she was young till the day she passed away. And I see a lot of people talking about how they're getting old and whatnot, but it's like, no, you don't have to be getting old. Age is in that respect, just a number, but your real age is more kind of how you're living your life, how you're acting. So all of you calling yourselves old, I don't think you necessarily are old. That's what I think. I think birthday multiplayer night would be cool. Birthday Gartic's a great idea. So maybe we celebrate birthday on Friday, because that's when it will become my birthday. And then Saturday, Sunday, we will play more Dragoon. I think that's the plan. But we do have other streams going on during the week. The next time you will see me will be Tuesday night, where we will return to Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden, which has been elevating my blood pressure. I really hope we beat the first game. We're at the end of it. I just need to get good and beat it. I feel like I've gotten a decent hang at 6-2, 6-3. But I need to figure out how to fight those bosses in 6-4. So hopefully we can finish that game up on Tuesday and then get to the second NES Ninja Gaiden. That is the plan. But maybe Friday we could still do some speedrunning, but we could also definitely do some Gartic Phone and some multiplayer things. So we really haven't done a whole lot of multiplayer games recently. We've been doing speedrunning and things like that. So that's the plan, folks. I hope you're looking forward to this week. I certainly am. I think it's going to be a fun week with lots of fun things going on. So that's what we're gonna do, I think. I'm immortal, like Savan here in the game, living for thousands of years. We're playing old Ninja Gaiden, Nathan. It's been a great time. It has been a great time. So here's what I'm thinking, folks. We're gonna go ahead and send a raid over to someone else. I think what we're gonna do, actually, because he just raided us last night and is still live. And it is Phenomenon. I have said this on stream before I mean yesterday. He is someone who I have had in my Twitch recommended for a long ass time. A lot of mutuals I know follow him, and he came by and raided us last night. And the least I can do is maybe go send some love that way and go raid. He's playing a game called Thousand Arms, which honestly, gameplay-wise, looks like something I would enjoy. You know, dialogue, story-driven RPG, turn-based combat, which is sort of, you know, what we're doing now. This game does look like it's a PS1 title as well, so look at that, he's in my recommended too. Well, why don't we go by and go say hello, because he was kind enough to come over here. If you know Tragic on Twitch, she recommended that he come on over. Tragic recommended that Phenomenon come on over and raid us last night, so why don't we go say hello? I've never been to their stream before, but I'm sure they're wonderful. Seems like a pretty established, well-liked person here in the retro community. And I've seen a lot of, I've seen them in my recommended often to go check them out. So let's go say hi to them tonight as they're checking out this game called Thousand Arms. First play, PS1 RPG. We are doing a first playthrough of a PS1 RPG. So I feel like this is a great time to go on along and go say hi. So let's go do that. Let's go say hello, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Thank you for hanging out. Citrus, thanks for lurking. I really appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Joe Cubed, always a pleasure enjoying RPGs with you. Thanks for hanging out and providing me with so much help during this stream. I really do appreciate it. Sprint, have a great one, my friend. Take care. Thank you for the love, as always. I'm so excited to get to Dragon Quest XI. I really do appreciate you making that happen, too. Nathan, Kiyoshiro, thank you as well for spending your time with me tonight. Sigma, thank you for being here in the stream. I hope, by the way, that you're able to get to a setup where you feel like streaming again with, you know, a new apartment and job and whatnot. Thanks for hanging out and spending your time with us tonight. Take care, Chris. Take care, Haru. Haru, shout-outs to you for all of the art tonight, for our voting on which follower emotes we're going to use. I'm a big fan of what you made so far. I'm excited to see what else people make before we add some new follower emotes. T, you are late, but that is okay. Better late than never. Appreciate you coming in, saying hi. I mean, never is okay, too, if you can't make it, but I really do appreciate you popping in, even if it's at the end. Thank you, Kiyoshiro, for hanging out. I really appreciate it as well. Thank you for being here. Stream wouldn't be what it is without y'all hanging out with me. Dom, have a wonderful night. Thank you for being here. Imagine aging. I could never. Absolutely never. No aging on your end. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Storm, my fucking boy. Birthday multiplayer night's going to be fun. Thanks for the fun hypotheticals. Enjoy. Good luck with the XCOM. Finishing up that map that you're on currently. Take care, Teflon. Have a great night. Good night to you as well. Have a good one. Thank you so much. Anyone else who is here hanging out, lurking, doing your thing, much love. And I'm looking forward to seeing you next time for some Ninja Gaiden. So, let us go raid Finn. I think they go by Finn or Finny. Phenomenon is how they were introduced to me. It looks like they're currently doing some stream raiders, but Thousand Arms is what they're playing. So we're going to go raid. So let's go say hello to Phenomenon. All right. Let's go say hi to Phenomenon. If you would like to come along and raid, feel free to bring over some happy little Drooby emotes. If you've got if you would like to take some Bob Ross emotes over, we can also do the retro games. He plays them all. Here's a raid from our big goofball. If someone is able to come up with a custom raid message before we get over there, that's fine too. Oh, he's got a cat on cam right now. Hold up. I gotta show y'all. Whoa. We need to go meet Phenomenon's cat. Look at the cat. Hey Arya, how's it going? We gotta go say hi. We've got to go meet their cat. They seem like they're a very sweet, curious cat like Zinnia. Phinia! It's their cat. I say we do the standard ones for the less frequent raids. I agree with you, Chris, just to kind of, because this is the first time we're raiding them, so I agree with that. If you'd like to join my Discord, by the way, you're more than welcome to do so. Like I said, we're going to probably be voting on emotes, maybe through Discord. And maybe we'll do that this weekend. Maybe we'll do it later on. I think there's some of Haru's that for sure we're going to add. But we've got 5 slots, and we will figure that out later on. So come on along. Come say hi to Phenomenon if you're able to. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will see you Tuesday for Ninja Gaiden, where I hopefully won't rip my hair out and will hopefully beat the game. That's 4 monitors. That's a cool setup. Let's go say hi. Mwah! All right. Goodbye!